Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Battleground Games Live!
Hello!
Welcome to the Loft at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts, your friendly local game store, where you can find board games, card games, miniature war games, and role-playing games. We have 3 convenient locations, one in Norton, down by the Xfinity Center, one up in Saugus, on Route 1 by the Fuddruckers, and one here in Abington that has a convenient loft from which we can stream, and that's what we do. Every Friday we get together and we play different board games on our stream and have a great time. I will say it is a wonderful thing to have our friend Travis. Travis is back! Yay! It's like he never left, because the last time we had Travis on the stream, we were also playing this game. We're going to be playing Fury of Dracula today.
Woo!
But before we do, I wanted to talk about a couple of things.
Okay.
In particular, if you look down there, you'll notice that there's a new feature on the screen there that says that there are 14 days to go until Extra Life.
We got the countdown.
Mind-boggling. 14 days. How is that possible? That it's only 14 days until Extra Life. So, for anybody who hasn't hung out with us for Extra Life before, Extra Life is a fundraiser charity marathon. We raise funds for... It goes to the Children's Miracle Network. We particularly raise funds for Boston Children's Hospitals. And it's always an amazing time. It's a 25-hour marathon again this year because it goes from noon on Saturday to noon on Sunday, and there's an extra hour in there.
Yep.
Perfect.
So 25 hours of gaming. A lot of it will be streamed right here on this channel on Battleground Games Live and archived on our YouTube, so you'll be able to see it there.
Get my computer out.
Oh, sure. So that is imminent, and I wanted to show off some stuff.
It's coming.
So, hello, Lobster of Revenge. Oh, and thank you for the 22-month subscription.
Wow.
22 months.
That's over a year and almost a second
Getting
year.
real close to 2 years.
Yeah.
You guys have had subs active for that long, huh?
Yeah.
It happened after the first Extra Life that we streamed.
Yes, that's, yep.
It was actually the second Extra Life we streamed. The first one that we streamed was sort of sporadic. And
The first one that we streamed marathon-wise.
Yeah.
That we really streamed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the number of hours
Yeah,
uploaded.
we hit that
Really
We definitely
hit that
spent
quota
a lot
there.
of time
Yeah.
Started at noon
Streaming.
and ended at, well, I can't remember.
So, yeah, Lobster of Revenge, we were just saying 14 days. 14 days until Extra Life.
That's terrifying.
And we've already raised $165,000 of our $6,000 goal.
$6,000?
$6,000?
$165,000?
Oh, no, we've raised $165
Yeah,
Okay.
of our 6.
Because, I mean, at
That's
that point...
that's like when my high school sent me a bulletin asking me for money. and told me that towards their goal of $1 million, they'd raised $2 million. And I was like, you don't need my money. You got an extra million kicking around.
We could donate a wing.
Yeah, you guys are
At that
all
point.
set.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what do you need me for? I'm a poor college student.
There you go.
No, we've got 165 of our $6,000 goal.
Okay. That's a little
Last
more
year we
realistic.
set the goal at 4,000, and we did cross that benchmark by the end of
We
the
set
day.
it at 5,000 last year.
Was it 5,000
It
last
was
year?
5,000 last year. Because I thought it was high.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Set it for 6,000 this year. We'll see what we can do.
we'll do our best.
The ways that we raise money are from donations from people like you. You can go to our Extra Life
Viewers
fundraising
like you.
page and donate directly there. Let me have the chat bot put that up there. Hang on a sec. No.
So I don't get like a screen or anything?
No. Basically, it's just a nice map layout, so you're able to see where you are without having to look at the board.
Okay.
So you can always just turn around and be like, oh, okay.
Like, I'm hiding
Yes.
my intentions from you all.
Yeah.
Let me consult my personal map.
Yes.
So if
Hold
you
on, I need
consult-
to ask Siri.
If you consult that link that was just posted in chat by Chatbot, or if you're watching this on the YouTube archive, there's a link down in the description of this video. Weird. The Battleground Games live bot is...
Going.
Oh, no, you know what it was?
What?
It was that first message, Hi Ho Lobster Revenge here, was part of the sub message, so it didn't
hasn't
count
said
as
anything. Okay.
talking.
I thought the bot was having issues.
No, the bot is responding as the bot is intended to respond, it just doesn't see sub renewals as talk.
So yeah, you can donate there. If you are here in Abington during the Extra Life Marathon, you can donate at the register, and if you donate in an amount of $5 or more, you get a raffle ticket, and you can use those raffle tickets for a number of things. You can use them to enter in raffles. We have a whole bunch of prizes that we'll be giving away. You can use them to buy waffles, because we're going to have waffles at about 2 a.m.
I believe that's probably how Artemis is going to work.
I think so. I think you can use them to play Artemis.
So
which
if
is
you want
an
to
awesome
play
game.
Artemis, which is so cool, I'm going to play Artemis. I'm going to play so much Artemis.
I'm going to try and find a way to stream it. I might not be able to, but maybe we can just record some and then
Yeah.
upload it to the stream.
Artemis
hand
is
cam?
a bridge simulator, a starship bridge simulator, and the guy who comes to Battleground and runs it has a super sweet setup. He has different computers for each station, so you don't need to like hook up your own computer. He's got them, and he also blocks off a portion under the loft here, so that it's nice and dark, and projects the main view screen on a screen with a projector, so you can actually, it looks like a big view screen, and has lights set up. So like when the shields go up, there's bars to either side of the screen that
cool.
light up. When it's a red alert, the lights flash red. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And every station has its own little job. So if you're like the communications officer, you get to insult the people that you're attacking. If you're the science officer, you're basically scanning for things in the area. Yeah, it's great fun. I highly recommend it. So if you're in the area and you want to get a chance to check that out, I recommend coming by and giving it a try. Give us a donation. Go play Artemis. Or use your ticket to put in for some of our super awesome prizes.
Yipper.
We have some good stuff. We have some really good stuff.
Yeah, so I actually wanted to show off some of the stuff that we've got.
I have one of them here, Andy.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. These are
do we
prizes.
want to put these on... How are we going to
I don't know. How do you want to do this?
Let's show them off. Well, they can see it
Yeah.
there.
Sort
So
of
these
holding
are
this one
donated,
up.
I believe, by Fred, who's one of our board game regulars on Thursday nights.
Yes.
And I did not know that he had artistic talent. These are...
These are great.
Yeah.
Fred is also a surprisingly good 3D printer. He's able to do like great articulate cutouts for like board game inserts. and whatnot.
Yeah,
Really
these are
good.
really neat. So a couple of Pokemon paintings.
Yep, so we've got a Gengar and we've got an Eevee with the colors of the 3 original Eevee evolutions. So these are going to be available for people who want to donate.
Or your Pokemon Go team, if
Yeah.
you're into that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Those are gorgeous. They
Those are
are
awesome.
painted. They are in acrylics, and
Yeah, those are very nice.
hang them on your wall.
Very nice,
They're very nice.
Canvases. Like, they're not painted on paper. Those are
No.
real canvases.
Yeah. And Amanda, I wanted to show off. Yes. So some people might know that Netflix has a new series for the Dark Crystal.
I'm gonna pass that over
This
to
is
you so
not
you can
related
show
to
the
that
figures
series
up.
in any way.
No, this is, well, I mean, it's related to it in that the series is related to the original movie, which the board game is based off of.
Yeah.
There are Gelflings and Skeksis. I just repeat everything the computer says. That's my job.
That's Galaxy
Episode was
Quest.
very badly written. Well, Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek movie.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, so there is a Dark Crystal board game, and it comes with these gorgeous figures, these gorgeous minis, which Amanda has painted up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to Zoom Cam here.
There are a couple of
Join me
little
over
things
here on
that
Zoom
still need
Cam.
to be done, but the Skeksis are done.
Okay.
The Gelflings have a couple of little things that I wanna
So here
touch up.
is the Chamberlain. Yeah, look at the detail on that figure.
My move. Hey, Nate.
Yeah, so that's the the Chamberlain. We've got the
The Gartham Master.
Gartham
They actually
Master.
have names.
yeah.
The Chamberlain is Skeksil,
Okay.
and
I think I
the
knew that.
Gartham Master is Skekung,
Yeah, Skektek is the
the scientist.
scientist. Played in the miniseries by Mark Hamill.
Because of course he is. Does a very good job with
I
it.
don't know if you can see, you can kind of make it out here, that this has a sort of sheen to it.
Yes. I think it's showing
yeah,
up
you
pretty
can
good on
see
the
it.
camera.
His armor is made up of Gartham plates, I think.
Yeah.
And
So I tried
Amanda-
to make them look like beetle shells.
Yeah. Amanda gave them that sort of iridescence.
There are character cards that go with these. I'm going to hand them to you, Andy, so that you can sort of show them with the characters.
Oh, okay.
How's it going, Nate?
So where's Skek?
Skekung.
Here we are.
It is.
So there's Skek. And you can kind of, there we go. And there's his figure.
He's got a lot of like greenish goo on him. He has like green slime sort of on him. So
Yeah, Amanda, the job you did painting these is just astonishing. And then we have
he was fun to paint.
The
There are a couple of things I
Gelflings.
want to do with his mouth. Because he actually has teeth visible. So.
Kira.
Oof. Okay. Sorry about that, man.
What happened?
But chilling is good. He had a tooth pulled.
Oh, okay.
So there's Kira.
There's Kira.
And she has Fizzgig.
Yeah, she doesn't have Fizzgig in the picture, but she's holding Fizzgig. Fizzgig is actually a card you can collect in the game.
Yeah.
And if
And it's important to note, Kira does have a gap in the back of her
Yes, she
cloak
does.
for her wings.
yeah, her wings aren't out on the figure, but you can actually see the wings if you turn her over. She's got
I don't
her
have
wings
wings.
folded. Of course not. You're a boy.
And then we have Jen.
I'm having some major deja vu because I think you were in the middle of painting your set
Yeah.
the last time I was actively around.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so
the split in the cloak and everything with the wings. Yeah.
Yeah, I painted my copy of these when we got the game,
Yeah.
and I decided with the miniseries having just come out that I would paint a copy as a raffle prize
Wicked.
this year.
Yeah, the art on the cards, as Nate says in
It's
the chat,
beautiful.
is gorgeous. Strangely, it doesn't look like Brian Froud. I think it's somebody else did the art.
Yeah.
Because the character design is by Brian Froud. Anyways, so those
Did you show off the, did
gorgeously
you show off the
painted
back?
figures.
I'm lagged.
Oh,
The back of Jen, did you turn them over?
I did, but I didn't highlight anything on it.
Okay. I'm just really proud of the ombre effect I did
Yeah,
on him.
it looks spectacular.
So right around the time that Andy and I got this game to start with, Dark Crystal was a remastered Dark Crystal was released in theaters for a
Yeah.
night, and we went to go see it. So I actually got to get a very good look on the big screen in high def at what the costumes look like, sort of full scale, and was able to really see what like the back of Jen's like cape, his jacket has like this fringy sort of stuff coming off
really?
the back of it, and it is like a gradient, color gradient, which is really neat. So yeah, so I have a couple of little details that need to be fixed on them, and then they're getting sealed, and then they're ready.
Perfect.
And they could be yours.
They
If
could
you
be.
are here in Abington during the Extra Life 25-hour marathon, you can put your tickets into the envelope for those, or for these lovely Pokemons,
Yep.
or
We
for...
have the scarves that
we have
Don't we have
a
one of
scarf
those
from
here?
Jules. Yep.
so she has
we
another
have-
one that she's going to be dropping off.
If you donate 5 tickets,
Yeah,
you
this
can
takes
put
a
a
few more
single
tickets.
entry in for the massive game that we showed off from John 2 weeks ago.
Black
Yes.
roses.
Black Rose.
So
With
many
all the
figures.
many pieces. Yesterday,
So many large figures.
right before
large.
Thursday board game night started, a person donated a copy of Gloomhaven.
Really?
There is going to be a copy of Gloomhaven available for people who donate during the Extra Life Marathon.
We've got some
This
good
Extra Life is-
stuff.
There's some high quality stuff.
I don't want to
available.
guarantee that the date with Derek will be on offer, but
I'd be
the
shocked if there
past several
was no
years, the
date
date
with
with
Derek
Derek
available.
has been
Has the
a
same
raffle
person
prize.
won the date with Eric?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I don't think he's gone on his date.
Yeah.
At least twice. Jason
We
Baum.
won once.
Yes,
we won the
we
first
went on
year.
the date, though.
We did. We went to see Big Hero 6.
It was awesome.
It was great.
It was a good date.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't believe that Extra Life is in just 2 weeks.
That's
I'm
wild.
going to go on the Discord, and I'm going to go on the Extra Life fundraising page and post some high quality pictures of some of the things that we're going to be auctioning off.
Yeah, I was checking books out today and realizing that the due date in 2 weeks was Extra Life.
Oh. Yep, it's coming.
I need to bank some sleep.
It's coming.
Just in
that
general,
how it
I
works?
have lead times at work going out to December now. I'm like, oh, it's nearly like the year is almost over. Oh
Yeah.
dear. Oh
Desert
dear.
Bus is after that.
Yep, and we've got a big fall sale happening here. There's-
Figures, right? Warhammer? Or is it something else?
No,
I'm
it's
just
a
a-
store-wide
Lots of
sale.
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, Extra Life is a happening. I also wanted to say very quickly, if anybody feels like donating bits, and if you donate more than 100 bits, I believe, or is it 200?
200.
Using the Rip Cheer, you can donate and give people emotes for October, because it's that time of year, and I'm trying to do it on my phone, but it's lagging. I want to demonstrate.
Let me see if I can.
Mega Cheer. Here we go. I can make it happen. Come on, phone. Stupid phone. Whatever. So yeah, if you feel like giving bits and want to give out emotes, do lots of 200 or more, and
I
use
want to say it's
the
just
Rip
the
Cheer.
regular. I don't see the rip in my thing. It just the information about it just says do 200.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try it and see if it works.
See what happens.
But it's October, so you should make it spooky.
So spooky.
I mean,
And speaking of spooky in October, shall we talk about the game that we're intending to play this evening?
Oh boy. Here we go.
So, Fury of Dracula.
Yes.
Last time we
see if
played
this works.
it was
There we go.
Hey, Rip.
yay!
And yes.
We shared rewards with 3 others in chat. Thanks, Amanda, for demonstrating the 200 bits.
You're welcome. I'm out of bits now.
Okay. So last time we played this game, it was me and John and Travis, and I played Dracula, and Amanda was away at a conference,
Yeah, I was in Denver,
and
and
she was really bummed that she did
I
not
was.
get a chance to play this game, because
I
this
was-
is one of those iconic games.
I was very bummed that I missed it, and I couldn't even watch it because I had gone out to dinner with my coworker and another conference goer that we met there, And it was a great conference. It was a super, super awesome conference. I met some amazing people. I ate some really good food.
That's awesome.
And got some wonderful ideas for work. But it did mean that I missed the stream. I got to tune in a little bit on my phone, but not much. I had a very, very brief pop in.
Yeah.
But I was also like off by an hour, and
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I was bummed, which means now I get to play Dracula.
Which is awesome.
Yes, she will be Dracula the Furious.
I'm very furious.
The Fury.
And then we will be
so
the
angry.
people attempting to hunt her down.
Yes.
So this is a hidden information game a la Scotland Yard, and we played Jaws a couple weeks ago,
Which was a lot of fun.
which was a lot of fun.
I got to be Jaws in that. So
Yeah.
basically my
so you've
theme
had
is
some
teeth.
practice evading us.
That's pretty good, yeah. That's pretty good, Amanda.
Teeth. Hold on. I have an emote for that.
Oh, good. All right. Everything should be shuffled appropriately.
Okay, excellent.
Everyone, the three of us have our.
I messed it up, but it's okay.
It's okay. All right.
I added some extra teeth.
Teeth, ETH.
Eat.
Heath. Oh, my gosh.
So I don't
that's
remember
creepy
much of how
dolls,
to
so-
play this, but I'm sure I'll pick it up as we go along.
I'll do it.
Last time I was being Dracula, so
Yeah. You actually are on a different side of the board this time,
I am on a different side of the board this time.
which is awesome. So,
I remember when I played, I
like
tried to
Bowie.
dodge you guys by going into Great Britain, and it didn't work well. I got
because
sort of
you got waterlogged.
Why
and
would
you got
I
stuck in the
cross
storm.
water?
trapped.
It
Yeah.
does a lot of damage.
That's a terrible idea.
So, the main concept behind the game is basically Bram Stoker's Dracula to the point where everyone realizes Dracula's a vampire and they try to chase him.
Okay.
Cool.
Mechanically wise, Amanda, you are hidden somewhere in Europe or Ireland, which is awesome. But basically, you have this huge deck of cards right here. This is how you keep track of where you're at. So
Cool.
each location on the board has a card, and you will place that on that track over there,
Gotcha.
as
gotcha.
well as
cool.
some of those hidden cards right here. You draw 5 of those yellow cards at the start of the game, and you will be able to place them underneath your location cards. What happens is every time a location
A lot
card
of opera here.
is placed on the board, it moves the one previously next to it. Once a card falls off, that little yellow card will go off for you.
Cool.
And that's not very good for our side.
No.
But the only rules being, Amanda, you can never.
I did it.
You're basically playing
I
a
made the bits happen.
nice.
Oh, I got a thing.
What'd you get?
Oh, I'm gonna send thanks. I got that little guy.
Ah.
Look at him. So cute.
Nice. The only major rule being, Amanda,
Uh-huh.
you are Dracula, which means you are very old, which means you don't trust trains.
I mean, they are the tool of the devil.
I
But
thought
you're
you
friends
liked
with the devil.
Yeah.
It's either way.
Yeah, but he doesn't like me using his tools.
That's fair. The way you move is you follow these red lines here instead of the yellow train tracks.
Rivers of blood.
essentially.
I see.
But the other thing being, you are essentially playing a giant game of Snake. You can never go back and bite yourself. Otherwise, you take very bad things because there's nowhere else to go.
I've been there already. I can't go there again.
Exactly.
They know about me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is it that you can't go back to the same location, or you can't travel the same road twice?
You can't go back to the same location because literally there's only one copy of each card in the deck.
Okay.
And if you're ever caught out of order or anything ridiculous, there's penalties.
I remember that being annoying.
Yes,
Going
because
through the deck to find the location that I'm at.
yeah. But then after you do that, your end-all goal, Amanda, is 13 despair needs to be in Europe. If you get it up to 13, you'll win.
I just need to make you that depressed.
Yes.
Yeah, essentially.
I can do that.
And we win if
that.
we manage to slay Dracula.
I'm a buzzkill, so you know. I've been informed of this in the past.
What else was there? Anything major? So basically, the turns are going to go. We get a day and a night phase. During our day phase, we're able to move as an action, and I gave you an example of what we're able to do on our turn.
I see.
We are able to do one of those actions, then it goes to night, and then we can do any other action except moving. And then after the night phase, your turn goes off, and you place your cards on the board. And then you start the next day over and over. If we get to a week, we're going to start...
I work at dawn.
Yeah. So if we get to all the way around to a week, you get to start putting those tokens on the board.
Oh,
So,
look how angry.
Yeah. There's this.
And each time you rotate a week, you'll basically be adding stuff to the board.
Yeah.
So it's a running clock with that, which is pretty cool.
And yeah, if you max it out, a lot more terror happens.
Yeah. It's like an enraged timer.
And
The Fury timer.
now here's some cool stuff that's we can do on our turns as examples. We can move, which means we move the same way with you as across dotted lines. But if we have a train ticket that matches the color of the rail, we can travel along that, but we have to go the full distance. So we can
Can't stop off
can't
somewhere.
stop off at somewhere. So we have to go from yellows with yellow numbers, whites from white numbers. And just as
Gotta
an
follow the
example,
train
gotta
lines.
forget.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another action we can do is we can rest to recover damage. We can search an area, which means we reveal and resolve all encounter cards in that city. Like if we know what city you pushed down there, we can check that card and fight it, which could be a horrible idea, but who knows. We can do a special action based on our powers,
I remember laying traps for you guys.
which was a cool thing. We're able to, we could use our special powers as an action. We could trade with each other if we're in the same location. We can draw an item card.
There are some bits.
Yay! Thank you very much.
And
you
then,
gave the
Thank
chat
you.
an emote.
Yeah, you gave the bot an emote.
Nice. We can buy train tickets. And then here's the funnest part for me about this game, Amanda. The event deck. So, during the day, we as adventurers, if we choose to supply, we get an item from this item deck. Then we draw the top card off of this event deck if it's the day.
A thing happens.
It will happen, yes. Unless it's let me give an example. A Dracula symbol on the top of the deck. We draw that, we discard it. It's removed from the game.
Okay.
At night, if we choose to do the supply action, we draw from the bottom of the deck. And
That's
If we
cool.
draw a Dracula card,
if we draw a
it's
Dracula
bad
card from
for
the
us.
bottom, you get that card
I get
and
to
that's
do
your
a thing.
event. So, the thing is, we need to cluster up a ton of items and abilities, but that also means we're going to be giving you more stuff to do on your turn, which will be pretty cool, hopefully.
Shall we talk about our special abilities?
Yes, I just wanted to clarify. Does no one else want to be John Stewart? Because if not, I'll just play him.
You play him.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So we are all based on characters as well from the books.
Yep. I am playing Mina Harker. My special ability is Psychic Bond. As an action, if I am in the same city as another hunter, I can force Dracula to tell us if he is in our region. The regions being the colored areas here,
Oh, I'm sorry.
right?
Yes, those are the colored areas.
Yeah.
But you're also drained.
I am also drained. I always have one bite token, represented on my card here.
Yep. And if you ever get 2 bite tokens, you immediately go to the hospital, which means you're taken out for the round and you cause despair, because every time a hunter is knocked out, they cause despair.
And I'm also always weakened, which means that I must keep one item and one event card revealed at all times.
Yeah, so that's harsh. That's real harsh.
I mean, her psychic abilities are pretty powerful, so
Oh, yes.
it's good that there's a counteract to them.
Your power is the strongest in the game, but that's
Yeah.
why you also have the biggest weakness in the game,
That's fair.
which is pretty awesome. So I got for my
Oh,
two...
and I have 9 life.
You have 9 life, yes. I am Dr. John Stewart. Steward. I keep putting a T
Steward,
on
yeah.
that. I'm a physician, which means when you or another hunter are in the same city, that hunter can get back 2 health instead of 1. And I'm prepared. I can have up to 4 cards, 4 item cards, and 4 event cards instead of the regular 3.
Bond. Psychic bond.
And
Says
then
Lobster Revenge.
I'm playing my favorite character from this game. Travis, you might remember Lord Goldwing.
Yes.
His ability is he's extremely wealthy.
Yeah, Mr. Moneybags.
So he draws 2 cards from this deck every time.
He's Batman.
And he's also able to reserve 2
Special
tickets at a
abilities,
time.
he's rich.
He's rich, yeah.
which, if you remember correctly, Travis, was one thing I kept doing every turn, which was a lot
Just
of fun.
hoarding all of them. Yeah.
Well, it worked out in the end.
Yeah, I mean,
We did win somehow.
can't argue the end result, I suppose.
I was not a very effective Dracula.
No, you were fine. It was just you went around and you went into the ocean, which just kind of stuck you for a little bit. But
Yeah, the ocean is not a good place for a vampire.
the way it works, by the way, Amanda, you can travel from sea to sea, but if you enter the ocean, you take 2 damage immediately.
Yeah.
And then, as long as you're
Vampires
at
don't like
sea,
crossing water.
yeah. And as long
Aww.
Thank you so much, 16 Angry Bears.
I just want the first spawn.
Okay.
for every round you're at sea, you take another
Did
damage.
I get anything out of that? I did.
Sweet.
I'm gonna thank you about that. Look at that.
I like spooky emotes.
And finally, we have Travis.
They're all RPG.
Yeah, they all look like Final Fantasy-ish type
Little
sprites.
Yeah.
Travis, what is your character?
I have Van Helsing. My 2 abilities are described as a leader. When I trade, I can choose to trade event cards instead of item cards with a hunter in any city. I just will them
Chuck it
away.
across the map.
Yeah, or I hurl it across the entire continent. Also, strong-willed. I have 2 bite spaces.
Yes, which is very useful.
Yes.
Arr. Arr, arr, arr.
3 bites to knock you out. Oh, nuts. So, are we going to go with the presets for where characters are going to be located for us?
Sure.
Okay.
So I just want to point out that my figure, his hand is gigantic.
Really?
It's like this giant bony hand, and he's sort of going, like, look at how big it is compared to his face.
Okay.
Oh dear! I've never noticed this before.
Like the palm is bigger than his head.
Is there
And then he's got these long, spindly. It's very disconcerting.
Maybe he has
Maybe
the
some
elephant
long
man
fingernails.
abilities.
No, the palm is really big too.
I just dropped the book.
It's a very big hand.
Okay. So for starting locations for us
Right.
hunters,
And even comparison to the left hand too. It's
John Stewart is in
His right
Marsley.
hand is just like
Where's Marsley?
very disconcerting.
Marsley.
hand to face ratio is.
Marzipan.
There's
There it
just
is.
like he can cover most of his head.
Golding
It's
is
like
in
a shroud of a
Kunststoff.
hand.
And the joke is like you're supposed to like think of him, but
Okay.
It's just disturbing.
Andy, you are in Amsterdam.
I can't unsee it.
Amsterdam,
No.
I'm good.
Oh, right there.
Okay, yep.
And
Look at his
Travis,
hand. Look at
Van
it.
Helsing is located in
Yeah, this is kind of creepy.
Brussels.
Hang on, let's go to Zoom.
Oh.
I don't know if this is going to show up.
Andy's in Brussels. You're in Amsterdam, Van
Oh, okay.
Helsing.
All right. So, I don't think this is really. You can't really
I don't
make
know
it
if you can
out.
really tell.
But Dracula has
I'm waiting for my
His-
stream to catch up.
his one hand is
so
absolutely
big.
enormous. It's very
I don't know if you
peculiar.
I don't think you transferred it.
Oh, I didn't
You haven't transferred it.
I'm watching and waiting.
Waiting.
There we go.
It's coming. It's coming.
So here, let's do the reveal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Giant hand.
Enormous
really
hand.
bizarrely
He's
big.
wearing a baseball glove or something. I don't know. It's very peculiar.
Oh my god.
All right, where does Dracula start? Oh no, we don't
Dracula
know.
doesn't go technically on the board. He's got his own hidden space. Amanda,
I'm hanging out
you
over
now
here.
Get to search the deck for any one location you want, and you put it secretly on the board face down. The only rule being the starting location you have can't have any of your starting cards, the hidden traps.
Oh, so like I can't put a trap card under the first
the
one.
first card, yeah.
Gotcha.
I do not recommend starting with the blue cards because the blue cards are all C locations.
Yeah. No.
No, Dracula actually is on the
that an
map. He's
option?
just
You
in
can
a
start
what's that?
in the
Turkey.
ocean?
You can start anywhere technically. I just
Okay.
don't recommend starting in an ocean.
Why would I do that?
There are some crazy mind games you could probably pull off.
Yeah.
I have one question that I've never I wasn't exactly clear on last time. As Dracula, do you need to move every turn?
You do.
You're
You're literally playing Snake.
You are required to move.
You have to play a card down each round.
So
Just
chat,
looking at what my
I hope
options
this is
are
not
and
too
stuff.
disorienting. To make it easier on us, the board is right side up for us, which means that it's Amanda's side is
What's
over
special
there.
about Castle Dracula?
It's
That is a great question. If you ever go back to Castle Dracula, you get back 5 health immediately.
Super, because
But-
apparently I've got stores of blood there.
However, one thing you should know is the Castle Dracula card has a specific back we get to see.
Gotcha.
So we know if you go to Castle Dracula. It's like you're like, come at me, bro. I'm at Dracula's castle. I'm ready to fight.
I'll meet you at the Castle Dracula parking lot.
And so
Fight
you.
Fight you.
Yep.
Castle Dracula.
You're correcting me on my own quote?
Yeah.
It's been a while, Travis. We're different now.
The memes evolved without me.
Yeah.
All right, she has chosen her hidden location.
I have.
Okay.
I
It is
have.
daytime now.
It is the first day of Monday.
Okay.
So the way it goes is our characters have a preset order of what our characters' turn order is.
Uh-huh.
So it starts always with Lord Goldming, which is me. I go
Yes.
first.
And then you're going to go second, too.
Yeah.
We organized this well.
Yeah. So on my first turn, for my first action during the day, I'm going to supply. So I draw 1 card. Oh, wait. Which city am I in? I'm in a large city. I am in a large city. Okay.
You're in Constanta.
All right. These are large cities and
Not
these are
as
small
fun.
cities. Like if they're a diamond, it's
No,
small.
not-
if they're
no.
big. Okay.
And
I
it
draw an
that's
item.
nobody's business but the Turks.
I draw 2 item cards,
Okay.
and I draw the top card of the event deck and read it aloud. Forewarned! Okay. Let me just double check to make sure if I have to read every single card out loud. And while we do that, it is now the next player's turn, which unfortunately
you.
is John Stewart, which means John Stewart's first action is going to be he's going to move, try to get closer to you.
Mina?
Mina. So
Okay.
now it is player 3's turn, Van Helsing.
I'm going to go from Amsterdam to Cologne.
Okay.
Okay.
And now it is Mina Harker's turn.
All right, so
Remember,
I
moving.
can only do one thing, like move, action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can do any of these actions, but during the day is the only time you can move. You don't move at night because Dracula could be anywhere.
Okay. So
I could be.
I'm gonna join
I could be
you
right
in
here.
Cologne here.
All right.
So we are
Now-
in the same city now.
It is moved to night, so we just move that token from there to night.
Yep.
The important thing about that is whenever we do combat, Amanda, it's always between night and day.
Gotcha.
So everyone has the chance, hopefully, to go somewhere before, we get to fight. Anyway, event cards, event cards, event cards. I am so sorry, I'm not meaning to stall. I'm going to simply take my turn by gaining a train ticket, 2 train tickets, because I'm wealthy. Next player, John Stewart. He is also going to take 1 train ticket. Player 2, go. Player 3, go. Player 4, go.
Van Helsing,
We-
you're player 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wait. Have we caught up now, or
Yeah, we're all caught up.
Okay.
It is nighttime. Do a thing.
All right.
yes? Okay. So
Would you like to go?
you know what? I'm gonna supply. I'm going to we'll draw from the bottom. It's gonna be fun.
Oh.
So-
no, you
From the
read
bottom.
Well, first you get
Wait,
an item.
first I get the item.
Yep. And
This
then,
is large
great,
city
great.
only. Are you in a large city?
where is
Yes,
he?
he
Yeah,
is.
Cologne. Yes.
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 Cologne is a large city. If it's a square, it's a large city. If it's a diamond,
Okay.
it's a small city.
Draw from the bottom.
Hey, lucky.
Not a Dracula card.
Let me see. I'm just reading. Event cards provide both players and Dracula with helpful allies and abilities. Each event card provides timing text that describes when the card is played, so you don't have to reveal it unless it states read immediately or something like that.
Right.
Right. Mina Harker's turn.
I'm going to use my psychic energy. Dracula, are you anywhere in this region?
The puke green pea soup region.
The pea soup region?
Yeah, the exorcism
I
region.
have to. I have to consult my map. No, I am not.
Okay, cool.
Well, I wasted an action, but we know she's not in any of these cities currently.
All right, Amanda, Dracula now gets to move.
Cool.
So search the deck for the next possible connection.
And now she can lay traps.
And now you can lay traps. There's a complete and utter option. And you always refill back up to 5 cards. You got an
See, she's
emote.
very smart to be using the
actual map?
the little map. So
Yeah.
she's got this little mini map. Because if she's looking at this map, it's kind of easy to see where she's looking.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just lurching over, staring
Yeah,
at Spain or
exactly.
something.
What's the name of that city over there?
Yeah, can you tell me what that is?
So yeah, I think that's a smart idea just to include it separately.
Yeah.
It's a really
A
fun
lot
little
of hidden
concept.
movement games use this. I remember when we played. Is it last Friday?
We did play last Friday. Where was
and
the
I
Last Friday,
the
what was
killer.
the game we played?
I didn't consistently look at the map on the inside of my screen, and I think it might have made things easier on my opponents.
Okay.
John, you were the killer when we played last Friday, right?
Yes, the first
you
time
enjoy
we
that?
played. It was fun. For all the hidden movement games I've played, it was interesting the idea of being hunted and then the hunter.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah, how it shifted in phases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
fun.
nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime.
If I remember right, my phases being hunted didn't go that fast, but it was
Yeah.
advantageous because I spawned right next to my chosen one.
So this pushes.
Yes, it all slides down, and you're able to play a hidden card
Yes.
if you want.
And then draw back.
Yes. Yeah. Now, things we should know as other players, the traps could either be like vampires she wants to lay dormant so that they go off the board, but they also could be ambush cards, which means if we reveal it, we could be attacked immediately.
Yeah, I remember there being like bats that pushed people out of the city, stuff like that.
All sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Dracula don't play, son.
No, no.
Dracula
It's not
goes hard in the paint.
not an easy game.
Yeah. Now, it is the next day. It's Tuesday!
Tuesday morning.
Ding
Waking up.
dong. Fresh.
Morning. What do you want to do, Lord Goldman?
Well, I'm going to use a train ticket, and I'm going from... I have to use the yellow, so I'm using 2. So can I please move to the big city? The one? Yeah, that one. And then move me to Sleezengerd.
This one?
That one, yeah. How do you pronounce that?
Zeged?
Zeged. Zeged!
Just ignore half the consonants.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm moving now, John, to Paris.
Patty?
It is your turn, Andy.
All right. I'm going to move back, or going to move to Brussels, I think.
Oh, no, it's not your turn. It's Van Helsing's
Oh, sorry,
turn.
Van Helsing.
I'm
Do what
sorry.
you want.
I feel like we're doing a circle, but it's
Yeah.
actually going this way.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Travis. I
No,
made it.
no, it's fine.
Okay.
I am going to reserve a ticket.
All right. He's got a ticket. Now, Andy.
I
it's
want
your
that
turn.
one. I want that one. I want this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Discard
Yeah.
a ticket.
Maybe I need an item.
How many items do you... Oh, yeah, those aren't items. By the way, Amanda, we have 3 starting combat cards, and then our items can also be used in combat.
Okay.
So the 3 we always have are an escape card, a punch card, and a dodge card, and I'll get into how that combat works later on,
Okay.
When we end up fighting things.
if we actually find you.
Or vampires.
Or
We can
vampires.
fight vampires, right?
Vampires are another option that we could fight if we find them.
I'm going to go to Brussels.
Right, you return
moving
to
over here.
Brussels.
Well, no, I started in Amsterdam.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to Cologne.
And you
And
went
then I
to
went to
Brussels.
Brussels.
Okay, it is now nighttime. Yay!
Sun sets. It is night.
Goldwyn chooses. That's a
You
small
can't
city.
move, right?
Cannot
I
move.
was going to say you should join me in Brussels and then I can use my psychic power again, but you can't move because it's
I
night.
cannot move. That is a small city, so I cannot supply. Yeah, I can't supply.
No,
I'm
you're in
making
Paris.
plans.
No, I'm talking John.
Oh.
Lord Goldman.
Can you attempt a search to just confirm that these two are not?
Oh, yeah, I will attempt a search in Severd. If you were in
Is that
Severd,
one of the cities that...
Zeged?
that you're in or were in.
Nope.
Right. Oh, and if we ever land on your city, you just got to reveal that you're immediately there.
Oh, okay.
That's just something.
I figured
Minor
that would
detail.
probably be a thing.
That's a-
I would like to avoid you guys.
All right, John will now purchase
I
an
want, I
item.
want to drink blood, unbothered.
I draw my item, and then I draw an event from the bottom of the event deck.
Risky.
It is not a Dracula card.
Okay. So my options are... Oh, I can reserve a ticket now at night?
Yes, you can reserve a ticket.
Do I want a ticket? I think I'm going to get a ticket.
Which one you want? You pick your... You choose... No, it's not your turn. It's Van Helsing's.
I keep doing that, sorry.
It's fine.
Travis, I always skip people's turns. You know this about me.
Well, it doesn't help that normally in games,
Yeah.
there's the defined
We're playing winter shits.
clockwise action. You know what? I'm gonna search.
All right.
Risky
Item.
move. I guess he drew an action. 'cause
So,
he's reading
just
it
a point of order.
intensely.
Okay,
Yes.
Not that I am in danger of it so soon. But what happens if I can't move? What if I have moved myself
are-
into a corner and realize, I would cross my path?
Then
You
that's the
can
end
cross
of
your
the
path.
game.
You just can't go to the same locale. So you're playing Snake, but you can never go back to where you already started, I guess, in the idea. Does that make sense?
No, but if she boxes
my-
herself in and has no movement option.
No movement options?
So my other question is, do I have to go? I have to go from city to city, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't go from Leipzig to Strasbourg.
Yes, you
No.
cannot do that.
I would have to go to Leipzig to Frankfurt to Strasbourg.
Yes.
Okay, so my question is down here
Mm-hmm.
in Athens, there's no way for me to get out of Athens.
Yes.
Except to go to
By
sea.
sea.
By sea. But my point being, if I've boxed myself in and there's no path for me to go back over, I lose.
I shall
basically.
check the rules.
All right.
Because Munich has a lot of points going into it,
Yes.
but if I were to say go from Zurich to Munich, and then to Vienna, and then to Prague, to Nuremberg, I can't go back through Munich to get to Venice.
Right.
Yes.
So what you're
I
telling
just
me
want to make
is
sure. Hey, Sphere Song, how's it going?
Sphere Song!
The bot did not
only the
respond to
one-
Sphere Song.
Oh, darn it.
so what you're
I thought
telling
I
me
set that
is
up.
you're in Munich.
Yes, I am in Munich. I am not in Munich.
Right.
I'm actually keeping track. I have a list of the places that I am in and that I'm planning on going.
Oh,
She's
nice.
doing this a lot more.
I've been
I'm
making
picturing
plans.
I'm picturing Dracula now with travel pamphlets.
I'm trying very, very hard to I'm paying attention to which cities are hard for me to then get back past. Because if you look at some points on the map, if you look down in Spain, if you go
Spania.
through certain places, you then only have one path out unless you go
Yeah.
by sea. So, and I'm trying to avoid going by sea because I don't like running water.
One thing to note
I'm a
is
vampire.
if you go by sea as well, you can't play an encounter card. You can't play one of your yellow cards
Yeah,
either.
so there we go.
Because you can't.
Traps at sea.
Yeah, because you're leaving them in the ocean.
Yeah.
They're gonna drown.
I left some fog over the ocean. You guys have fun with that.
Fog got washed
Oh,
out.
okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm
So the
still
blue-backed
looking
cards
through
are
the
ocean
Travis, did
cards,
you
so
draw
you
your
guys
card
would
from
know
the
I
bottom
was
I
already?
did.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And
I'm
that's
gonna also
probably-
take an item.
That would be
So
the castle,
first I
the
get
card
my
that
item
has
card,
Yes.
the castle
the
on it.
castle on it.
Excellent.
The yellow card.
and then draw
so
from the
weird.
How's it
bottom
going,
of
Sphere
this
Song?
deck.
See, it's
Special location.
How does go by
Hospital?
sea work? So the location
not a
cards
Dracula card.
that I have
Where are all
are
these Dracula
red
cards?
for land,
Also, Andy,
Yeah.
blue
you
for
have a
sea.
hand size.
The thing is,
You're only allowed
if I
3
go
items and 3
onto
event
the
cards.
ocean
And I have to play
as a
with them revealed.
vampire, I
One
don't
of them
like
revealed,
water.
yes.
That's not
One
good
item
for
and
me.
one event card.
So if
revealed.
I go by sea, I immediately take how much damage?
2 damage immediately, and each time you're at sea for your following turns, you take 1 damage.
Yeah, don't like that.
Is
So I'd rather not get boxed into a point where I can only go by sea.
Yeah.
And Athens down here, the only way out of Athens for me is by sea. And if I were to go down here, if I was in Florence, the only way I can go from Florence, I can go up to Venice, but let's say I've already been to Genoa, and I came from Venice to Florence. The only way I can go is Rome, and then from Rome, the only way I can go is either Naples or Bari? Sure. But then that circles me back around
Then
to
you're trapped.
the other
so
one,
the
and then
only
I'm
way
trapped.
you can go is to sea.
My only option there is to get on a boat, and I would be very unhappy about that being a vampire, because then I would have to go to another location by sea, and hope, because like if I've already been to Genoa, I can't get off there. I can't get off at Rome. I can't get off at Naples. I'd have to like head all the way to Marseille.
Yeah.
Region.
So-
Which means changing seas.
Movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Road.
So Amanda, because
Or I'd have to get off here and then go back onto the ocean to get
Yeah, what, like, I've been staring at it because it's right near me. I'm like, what is your purpose?
Yeah, why would I ever go there?
You start there, you end there.
Stretch out. Get off the sea for a bit.
Just be like, I'm gonna chill on an island.
Yeah.
They'll never
essentially.
look for me here.
I was staring at this island when I asked, do you need to move as Dracula?
just sit there.
I'm just sad that Sicily doesn't exist because that's where my folks are from.
Oh.
The hunter's win condition is to kill the vampire.
Yes.
The vampire's win condition is to make Europe real sad.
Choose a location, be able to move to.
Yeah, if there's enough dread.
Despair or dread. Yeah. I have to make them really, really, really depressed. Yeah. Which is this track right here.
Yeah.
As I make the continent more depressed, it goes up. I'm trying to get it to 13
Okay.
before they kill me. But I also can't cross my own path. So I can't go back through a city I've already been in because I kind of ate everyone there.
John
So-
has an answer for us.
The answer is it is considered a Dracula error if you ever are never able to play a location card. So if you literally do that to the point,
I blue screen.
something happened, which is our horrible penalty. So let's just aim not to get there.
Horrible penalties. Does the sun come up and I'm like hanging outside the city gates?
Pretty much.
I'm just like, oh no, I've wasted my night.
Dracula reveals their current location, clears all hidden hideouts on the trail,
I
leaving
want
his
the
current
pizza
location
pie.
as the first one, and then 5 damage immediately.
Oh.
The sun.
Yeah,
just
so I
comes-
stayed up all night, basically. Yeah.
He walked around.
Has anyone in chat watched the What We Do in the Shadows TV show?
Oh my God!
You will get the pizza pie reference if you
Pizza
have.
pie.
I want the pizza pie.
I have missed so much. Whose turn was it again?
Oh, so I just went, I drew some stuff. Amanda, this stuff is revealed because I'm weakened.
Cool.
So you know that I have great strength.
I do
Play
know that.
when you or another hunter is bitten or would be defeated from suffering damage. That bite is prevented.
Hey.
And I have a kniff, which is a weapon that deals 3 damage.
Okay,
Just so you know.
I do know that now.
All right. I'm so sorry, Amanda. It is your turn.
Yes, it is my turn.
Oh my God.
Give me a second to consult my...
So does everybody have a hand limit?
Yes. John has a bigger hand size because that's one of his powers. He's
So-
prepared.
I actually have a question for you, John.
Okay.
You told me to draw 5 cards.
Yes.
Down here on my little thing, it says 4.
Oh, that might be my error. I'll say you have those 5, and then next round just keeps
I just
down
won't
to
draw
4.
up if I
There
if
you
I
go.
put one. Okay. I hadn't even noticed that until you guys were talking about hand limits, and I was like, wait a second.
Personal error.
I have an extra thing. Up all night to get lucky. I mean,
There's a song lyric if I'm not mistaken.
Dracula is in a.
Yeah.
He's up all night
Yep, that's
for good fun. I mean, if you call drinking people's blood fun, which he does.
which different strokes. You
All
know?
right. Consulting my map. Consulting my map.
Oh, the sun, it's bright.
So John,
Like I said, I am planning ahead.
Yes.
if you would like to have, this is John, right?
Yes, the one
If
with
you
the
would
cross.
like to have him join me in Brussels, I can use my ability to psychically sense if Dracula is in our area.
Oh, one other thing is a very important rule. Aside from your stuff that we get to know because of your weakness,
Yeah.
no one gets to say what's in their hand or what events they have,
Okay.
unless it corresponds to that. Unless you're in the same locale, then you can trade and do shit. Or you just send stuff out because you're Van Helsing.
I just hurl it across
Yeah, you trade event
across
cards though,
space
right?
and time.
Those are specifically events.
Yes, I
Okay.
can choose to trade events instead of item cards
And trade them with anybody, anywhere.
with a hunter in any city.
Wow. You're like the post office.
Well, you know what I have. If you want a great strength, I'm able to trade it with you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I was talking to Travis.
Oh. And so things go south immediately.
Let's see.
I mean, and this is how I remember the last time playing this going as well. It's like it's really hard for us to get a beat on anything until the
Yes,
first card
until
falls off.
The 7th round of the game, essentially.
All right, I am not drawing up to 5. I'm keeping myself at 4.
Okay.
Van Helsing, may I ask a favor of you on your turn?
Uh-huh.
Would you like to trade an event card later? Because your power is really good for that later. But it's not until your turn.
Okay.
All right. Goldming. He moves to that hospital building. Budapest. My lovely trip to Budapest. And John moves to Mina Harker's location.
Okay.
That's it for me. And Travis.
Yep.
Hey, we did
We
right.
are going to move by train, and we're going to go to Leipzig.
Oh, yeah.
That
We
was
were Leipzig.
2 spaces. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. You did that.
And I did it. I'm not taking it back. I foolishly did it when there was a road that connected the two directly.
Yeah. You wasted a ticket.
I wasted the train ticket.
You just wanted to sit in comfort and have a nice
Into
meal.
trains.
Yeah.
I intentionally went to Leipzig by way of Berlin just so I could sit on the
we
train
didn't
for a
know
while.
that Van Helsing was a train spotter,
It's
but
in
apparently he
I'm
is.
going to take an item.
Oh.
So I get one from both decks, right?
You know,
from the top,
out of the four,
from the top.
Van Helsing does strike me as the type.
Oh, yeah. He's
Yeah,
got
he's
the
an
age. His heart's the weakest out of all of them.
Just, he's got the Donald Glover syndrome. I'm getting too old for this.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. You're going to have to get like a kooky partner.
What is
it?
considered the third space?
I'm so sorry. What?
This?
No, the third space of the rail of
Oh, the trail.
the trail.
1 second.
Oh, meaning is it this or is it this or is it this?
Rules reference.
Yeah, they aren't numbered.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one is the one that you.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, I'm going to use a newspaper report. Play immediately or at dusk or dawn. When played immediately, reveal the location on the third space of the rail. So I get a newspaper
one?
report
Yes.
that Dracula was seen at.
Budapest.
Oh my God!
That was 2 days ago.
That was
Yep,
2 days
sure
ago.
was.
Ago. So where's Budapest?
Yeah, I'm at Budapest.
Budapest.
Oh, you're there now.
I
Okay.
was at
Not there
Budapest.
anymore.
I
No.
know. You're within 2 spaces of me, possibly. Oh no! I must have just barely. I must have passed you on the train eventually.
You know what's 2 spaces from Budapest?
Where?
Munich.
Oh Jesus!
I'm not in Munich.
He's just convinced.
All right. I mean,
Yeah,
is there
I mean,
lots
you
of
don't know.
options?
I might be in
All right.
Munich.
It is nighttime on Wednesday.
I don't have to tell you.
All right, Amanda. Nighttime.
What are you, a cop?
She already moved it.
Oh, I didn't actually.
Oh yeah, Wednesday morning,
Wednesday.
Wednesday night. All right.
Wednesday night. Okay.
Okay.
Wednesday night.
Golding.
What about
Golding is going to do the following. Golding is going to reserve another 2 train tickets because his power is broken.
So rich. John.
John is going to.
That's the dumbest train I had.
I don't know. Oh, I was going to use your power. I was going to ask Travis.
No,
on
no,
his turn.
I can do it on my turn. I need to be the
Yeah.
one to initiate the trade anyway.
So it's not going to happen. So instead, John Hart.
Was it a
Stuart's
nice
gonna
What?
Was it
train
scenic?
tickets.
Great.
All right, Van
Van
Helsing.
Helsing.
Is it a night train?
Night train to Munich.
Night train to Munich.
Yeah.
I ate
Did
Budapest,
you still did you still want to do the
Hang
trade?
on, I'm
Yeah, no
reading.
one noticed until they read the
I
newspaper.
literally
It was
need
covered
you
in
to do
blood.
the trade.
Okay, then.
I trade that to you.
Great. I'm going to give this to you.
Okay. And hopefully you know what to do with that.
I mean, everything tasted like paprika.
All right, and I am going to use Mina Harker's
delicious.
psychic ability. No,
Wait,
I'm not.
you're not
There's
going
no
to.
point.
Yeah.
She couldn't possibly be here.
Guess where I'm not.
All right, so I'm not going to use Mina Harker's. I'm just going to get a train ticket.
Yeah!
I've got a train ticket.
Dracula
All
now
right,
gets to do
Amanda,
stuff.
Yeah.
it is Thursday morning.
Oh no, it's her face.
Oh, I'm sorry. She gets
Andy,
to
you
move
keep
before-
skipping turns.
Fine.
Wait, and what do you think of the one I gave you?
I haven't read it.
Did you even look at it?
No.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, where was I
Yay!
planning to go next?
I don't know. I literally have no clue.
So I was in Budapest, but that was a long time ago.
Budapest is a good country.
Yes.
I want some hot chocolate right now so much. It just like
Hot
the
chocolate
idea of
to get
sitting
home.
on a train
Amanda
always
and
makes
I
me
You know
want
what?
hot
don't sing
chocolate.
You know
for 2
what?
days. We
There
haven't been able
are
to cook.
hot chocolate pods for the Keurig
Yeah, you can go
downstairs.
make yourself some hot chocolate right now. while
And I
Amanda
highly
ponders her move.
recommend making it with a couple of the creamers. It makes it less.
We have no creamers.
Oh.
Oh. That
Well, you'll
immediately
have
puts
to.
off-
You'll just have to be sad then.
Yeah, sadness.
But
Our creamers expired,
Oh.
so we have to
that
get new
doesn't
ones.
shock me.
Good thing you
They're
good
only
thing we
shelf
knew.
stable for so long. But there are hot chocolate pods downstairs behind the counter.
Just the idea of being on a train always makes me like hot chocolate sounds pretty good. Like, isn't that the go-to thing in like movies? For some reason, kids always get like a hot chocolate.
Yeah,
on
like
trains.
there's a whole musical number in the Polar Express about it.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, my mother won this big teaching award, and we went to DC
Oh.
for her to receive the award. It was a big deal. And my parents took me out of school for like half a week because the whole thing was like a week-long
Yeah.
thing for all the teachers to be in DC, and there were all sorts of trips and stuff. Because it was all like science teaching.
John,
so
what
we
are you
went to the
doing with your
Natural
train
History
tickets?
Museum
I'm
and stuff.
playing with them.
So
I haven't even looked at my
we
ticket.
stayed in it, like they put us up in a fancy hotel. Like they put the government put us up in a fancy hotel.
Sweet.
And my brother and I, my parents had to go to a breakfast, and my aunt and uncle were also staying with us. They had come with us to
Okay.
like keep an eye on me and my brother when my parents had to be like doing stuff for the award. And we got to order breakfast in this fancy hotel one morning because my parents had a breakfast to go to. And my aunt and uncle came in and they were like, your parents have told us you can order room service.
Ah.
So we ordered croissants and hot chocolate. That was what we got for breakfast. And they were amazing, but the hot chocolate was my first experience with non-mix hot chocolate.
nice.
With like hot chocolate made with steamed milk.
Nice.
And it wasn't like super rich chocolatey, but there's something about it that was just so decadent. It wasn't like
And she's
overpoweringly
never been able to go
chocolatey.
back.
I've never been able to go back to mix. Like I have, but ooh, the real stuff, that stuff we have in the jar at
Yeah.
home is the closest I've ever gotten to it.
Cool.
So pro tip
Uh-huh.
in regards to mix
Yeah.
is that you disregard the water entirely.
You add blood, right?
Yeah, you add hot peppers. That way it becomes hot chocolate.
You don't. You don't
I
use
have
water.
some of that.
You don't use any liquid. You just shovel a spoon right in your mouth.
Done
Thank
that!
you for that tip, Travis.
When I was in high school, I actually would like
Why don't you
eat
just
hot
snort
chocolate.
it with
Oh
the straw?
no, my tickets
Just
have
like-
been revealed.
Oh, we're doing well here.
Anyway, no, you mix blood in with it, and then it's hot. It's like very rich. It's like blood sausage, but
But blood chocolate.
yeah.
All
I
right.
actually do have.
Whose move is it?
Like,
oh, it's
I
Amanda's.
have like hot pepper hot chocolate because
sounds
that's
really
Mexican
good.
hot chocolate is.
I've been on this pepper kick. I got these ghost pepper pickles at home. I make these
We're,
special
I,
burgers.
okay, I didn't make a decision. I did make a decision. I made it a few turns ago
Okay.
of where I'm going next. I just hadn't pulled the card yet.
Dracula talked to his travel agent.
Dracula,
What
you
is
know.
a travel agent? He's afraid of trains. He hates travel. He doesn't go anywhere
I
legally.
hired a horse, okay? and a carriage to carry my coffin.
But you can fly.
Look, in
But why fly? My arms would get so tired.
Oh, the logic.
look, I'm saying travel agents can facilitate travel by means other than train. In fact, I would expect them to in Draculan times.
Even for the soulless undead?
Even for the soulless, especially for the soulless undead.
Great. Oh, I'm blinded. Okay.
Cool.
It is now.
I just have this picture
Alright.
of Dracula happily going along with his pamphlet, like looking at like Oktoberfest in Germany, like, oh,
I
So
see
great.
there'll be lots of tourists.
Okay.
Delicious.
Russian
It's like a
Dracula.
buffet.
Dracula's his lederhosen.
Lord Goldwing is going to item supply.
I can't do a Transylvanian accent, okay?
How do you do a Transylvanian accent?
The
And this card
closest
is
I can get
discarded.
is Russian.
Thank God that's out. All right.
Sorry. I'm
John's-
sorry, Eastern Europe. I'm bad at your accent.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll forgive you. They'll watch
I'm
this
actually
and say,
my
"Oh,
new
you're okay."
coworker is from Bulgaria at my branch, and
John,
I love her accent. Absolutely love it.
Have we been putting spent tickets up here?
yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I did.
And
have
eventually,
a
when they run
coworker
out, we'll
who
just
was
mix them
from
again.
Poland, but her accent was not identifiably Polish, which was very interesting.
Okay.
'Cause people would come in and not be able
So I'm
to
gonna
like,
trade.
figure out where she was from. They would be able to figure out she was European,
Hey,
but they could
hey,
never place it.
I'm,
Do you want some great strength?
yes, I will gladly take great strength.
And I get Hypnosis. Only Mina Harker can play this card. Play as an action if you are in the same city as another hunter. If I do, Dracula must tell me what region they are in.
I must tell
and
you
then
what
I become
region I'm
delayed.
in.
Wait, you know what you traded me. Why did you move away from Mina?
Because I had no other option.
All right,
You
all
take
right.
the dark baker's chocolate in the double boiler, heat milk, not quite to boiling, add melted chocolate and a bit of powdered
It's
sugar,
Mina's
and
turn?
cinnamon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mina's gonna hop a train
We actually have some
Go to
good hot
and
chocolate
go
at home.
1, 2, 3.
Drinking chocolate
Now that works
is
better.
just
You can play this card now.
Oh, can I?
I believe so.
Play as an action.
amazing.
Oh, it's an action?
Yeah.
You'll have to wait till tonight.
Yeah, I'll have to wait until the night falls.
Nighttime! What day is it? Friday? Thursday?
Yeah,
Thursday night?
Amanda,
It's
we've not moved.
The days
thing
are
again.
so crazy.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. No, it's cool.
I'm looking at my options.
All right, so Thursday
John.
night. I choose
hot
to do
chocolate does not come from a mix. I mean,
This is the same sort of
And-
argument you would have about tea. Like, does tea come in a tea bag? It can.
You can. It all varies.
you're allowed to be wrong.
A lot of people would object.
I shall search Budapest. There's nothing there.
Yes, you know that she's no longer in Budapest.
Yeah, I'm
She
definitely
can't
not
go
in
back to the
Budapest.
same place.
It's a waste of an action, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to reserve 2 more tickets.
We're gonna run out of train tickets.
That's what the whole point
Can
of
you
this
trade
character.
train tickets?
That is a good question. Rules reference.
We'll
Why
do
am
it
I
after
turning
you
that
move
over? It doesn't
John.
have anything
John's
on it.
thing is he can't move.
Well, no.
John is going to, for his action, John's going to search his location, which is, I can't see that far. Where am I?
John is the guy with the cross.
Crossman.
Yeah, he is in Berlin.
Yeah, I searched Berlin. Were you
Okay.
anywhere in Berlin?
No.
Have you
Nowhere
been in Berlin?
near Berlin.
I don't think I have been.
No.
I don't
think
think
you
No, I
could,
wasn't in Berlin.
unless you
All
moved into Berlin on this turn, which
I would have had to say.
Now it
One
is.
in it.
2, 3. No, she could have been in Berlin the turn before this.
I am not in Berlin, nor have I ever been.
All right,
I am not
Travis.
a Berliner.
Trade.
Travis consults his cards, ponders his options.
Yeah, so I am going to.
It has to be cards for trade action.
I'm gonna supply again.
Okay,
And do it.
Brave man.
All right.
We haven't hit any Dracula cards in this deck yet.
You jinx.
Was that from the top or?
That was
Oh,
the
now
top
you go from
item,
the bottom
yep.
from that.
Yep, bottom of the action deck.
Oh.
Wow.
Jeez.
John. You
So one of my
shuffled this
favorite
thing,
things
right?
to do with
I
like
did.
really good sipping chocolate, the like really thick stuff,
All right.
is to eat it with
Train ticket.
like a very plain cookie and like shortbread and dip.
Shortbread sounds so good right now.
Yeah.
All right. You
All right,
cannot
Amanda.
trade train tickets.
Yes.
I am using hypnosis.
Yes.
What?
Dracula must tell you what region he is in. Then you become delayed. What does delayed mean, John?
You must take your morning action to stand up.
Oh, so I fall down.
Yeah.
Fall
Like
down.
it was just such a
Region
powerful.
I'll read you the flavor text.
Yeah. So region means you just got to say which of these colored areas you're in. So which colored area are you in?
I am in green.
Oh, so you're in this one? Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's right here near us.
You know what city is in that green
I
area?
do know what city is in that green area.
I don't see how she could be there, though.
Hamburg.
2, 3, no.
4, yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'll
She's
read
in
you the
Munich.
flavor text.
All right, go to flavor text.
I am convinced
I
of it.
hate the dreams, and I hate the connection that the monster has forged between us. But we must all make sacrifices.
Yeah.
So
It's
there
good,
goes
Spears
that.
Very
on.
flavorful.
We had this amazing
Delayed.
sipping
Is
chocolate
that-
at one point that just
Yeah.
it mixed up like
Some game
It-
of
it was like cake batter. It was so thick that it just clung. Oh, pizzellas. That's what's great to dip in it. So my mom makes pizzellas from scratch, and she has a pizzella iron. And if you make them on a dry day, they come out nice and crisp. And breaking those apart and dipping those in a nice thick hot chocolate, like sipping chocolate, is just
right.
unbelievably good.
Dracula gets to move.
Yeah.
And while you
hi.
move, let's us discuss where Dracula must be.
Well, it's green.
Yeah.
Now it's green. It could be yellow now, as far as we know.
We know she is not currently in Berlin or Leipzig because if we move into a space she's in, she has to reveal it,
And
correct?
she's stone cold set on not being in Munich. So
Well,
Not
which
in
means
Munich.
she's obviously in Munich.
She was in
so
Munich
she
here.
started in Budapest,
yeah, Budapest.
You
and
wish
she
I
moved
was in
this
Munich
way.
there.
So she could have gone 1,
Only do I wish I know it.
3,
Not in Munich.
Yeah.
4. She could be
Yeah,
in
now you
Frankfurt. She could have
I'm
gone 1,
a
2,
necromancer.
3, 4.
Where am
Again,
I going?
that's
Where did I
Frankfurt.
decide I was
I
going?
have no clue.
Is there any
Okay.
way she
Oh, you
could be
actually
in
wrote it
Munich
down?
now?
Oh yeah, I've been planning. I'm planning like
Okay,
2 or
cool.
3 cities ahead
Nifty.
with options, so that if you guys
You can call
like,
audibles.
if you guys camp
3,
cities,
4.
I've got
areas.
possibilities.
I'm trying to
You
remember
are
where
prepared
we've
for
been.
tonight.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I feel like odds are she is currently
Painting
in
the town
Frankfurt,
red. Yes.
Oh.
which means she could be going to Strasbourg or Cologne.
Well, you got the new cards.
You think I'm in Frankfurt?
That's my theory.
Sure.
That's what I have estimated, based on where she was.
Well, don't matter now, because she's
What do you
going to
mean?
move now.
Well, if she's currently in Frankfurt, can she move into the city with us?
Yeah, and immediately start combat. That's not a good idea, though.
So
Well,
she-
you're delayed, so you're screwed.
Yeah, I can't participate in combat.
And then Travis would be fighting alone, and we all know how Van Helsing, with his train love, probably would not want to get onto a combat situation. I'm nearing the group,
Moving things
however.
down. She's laying a trap.
You need to know why Munich is a joke because I've been saying since about, 20 minutes ago that she's in Munich.
I have yet to be in Munich.
I don't believe you!
I do.
Legit, I am. You will see.
1,
I have
2,
not been in Munich.
Okay.
3, 4.
Oh, my ears. They
I
burn.
want to tell you,
Okay.
not in Munich.
Happy days.
All right. So it is dawn of Friday.
It's because I used Munich
TGIF.
as like an example
Yeah, like a
when I was
hypothetical.
asking about
Yeah.
movement, but I very specifically picked a city that I was not planning on being in at any time in the near future.
All right. It's
Yeah.
Friday morning.
All right,
Wasn't it
Amanda.
A likely story.
Travis.
Amanda, it is
Yeah.
Friday morning.
Oh, sorry.
It is
Let's remember
Friday
to do this
morning.
now.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
right. So, Mr. Moneybags, what
Moving
do?
to Vienna.
Vienna.
Yana.
Vienna. Oh, fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
John Seward Sawyer is going to go over to Prague. So now I'll do
Prague.
that. Sure.
Yeah, do it.
Boom.
Travis? There's a strong possibility that she's in Cologne now. She could also be in Strasbourg. You don't have any train tickets.
I don't.
Okay.
I used my
you
train
can't
ticket.
get
You
Strasbourg.
used your train ticket so wisely. Brilliant use of train.
However, I will. Yes, I will move over to Cologne.
Is she in Cologne? Not in Cologne.
All right. Andy.
I stand up.
All right.
Ah,
Nighttime.
nighttime. The sun sets.
It's Friday night.
Friday.
All right.
Four hunters.
Lord Galming will search Vienna. Have you been to Vienna?
How do I increase dread? If I make it through a week, we add a thing to this.
That's already +1. And then it stacks.
Yeah.
So eventually each week you'll just
She
add
can also
3
cause dread by killing us, by...
vampires being spawned.
How do I do that?
Oh, you have vampire cards that are like traps.
Oh, well, I haven't encountered any of those.
Oh.
So,
Well,
Unlikely story.
have you been to Vienna, Amanda? I'm using my search action.
Vienna?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Have I been to Vienna? I can't read my own handwriting. Hold on a second.
That's okay. Check your things.
Yes.
Okay, so
Reveal it.
you reveal the Vienna card.
And does the trap then happen?
Yes, because I searched it automatically. Will go off.
Unnatural fog.
Oh no!
Place a fog token on this city. If it is a port, place a second fog token there.
Yeah.
Hunters cannot move into or out of a city that has a fog token.
I've been fogged.
If it is day, each hunter on the city becomes delayed.
Oh, thank God it's night.
There's a matured effect. I'm assuming that's what happens if it
Yes.
gets dropped off that
It
edge.
gets dropped off the edge.
So he's stuck. How do we get rid of the fog?
It eventually will dissolve, I think. Or actually,
Doesn't say so.
let me see.
It doesn't say anything about going away.
Unusual fog.
There's got to be a way for you guys
Move
to get
into
rid
or
of
out
it.
of a city that has a fog. Let me check. I'll look at the rules. John is going to now search Prague. Have you been to Prague, Amanda?
Prague?
Prague.
Prague.
It sounds.
Yes, I was in Prague.
Oh, I've caught up the trail a little bit.
And there was a trap there.
Oh,
Spy.
what does your spy do?
The hunter reveals all his item and event cards. Then he discards all of his ticket tokens.
Oh no!
So annoyed I didn't catch Godalming with that.
No, very.
The hunter may discard a weapon card to discard this card without effect.
Nah, I have dogs, and I have renewed vigor, which
Cool.
means double actions in the mornings.
So, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was looking up fog, right?
Yep,
Okay.
Travis, it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
not in Munich.
No, she's not currently.
I found the trail.
She's not in Cologne.
Uh-huh.
So, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So we know she went to Vienna.
I started
and
in
then
Budapest.
Prague. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And
Escape
then
is.
she must have
Fog
gone to
token.
Nuremberg because we went to Leipzig and didn't encounter her, right? So no, wait. From Prague. She said she was in green when she was
Okay.
in the next space, so she must have been in Nuremberg and then moved to Frankfurt, Munich,
So Amanda,
or Strasbourg.
the next dusk phase, which is that token will disappear.
Okay.
So when it turns from day to night. And what was I looking at? I just wanted to see, since I searched those encounter cards, I think they get off the track. Encounter.
Once they've happened.
Yes. Encounter cards remain face down until they're either revealed or discarded. All encounter cards have an effect, and some cards have a matured effect. Can resolve an encounter card when you ambush a hunter immediately, which is cool. If a hunter performs a search action in a hideout or lair that has one or more encounter cards, Dracula must resolve an encounter card's effect, ignoring the matured effect.
Cool.
If there are multiple encounter cards in that location, the hunter chooses the order in which they are
I can
resolved.
leave more than one?
I shall look that up in a second. When Dracula is matured, they fall off the board. Encounter cards. Use encounter cards to hinder or advance the track. Place encounter cards on the trail during the encounter step of the Dracula phase. So I'm going to go to the Dracula phase.
Yeah.
Because that sounds pretty awesome, actually. I've never had a Dracula do that.
I guess. Do you want me to? I don't think she'd be able to reach Cologne unless she was in Cologne right now, but that's not possible
No, she
because
would've
she'd be
been
exposed.
real,
So I'm just going to take a train
Later.
ticket and kind of recollect here.
Okay.
Okay.
I will also take a train ticket. And now it's Amanda's turn.
Yes.
It's a great train ticket I just got.
Maturing,
Excellent.
mesmerizing, movement, railway, power cards, the sea.
So I think she's in Strasbourg.
Dracula phase. Slide hideouts. Slides all hideouts, one space along the trail. Hideout is on the 6th of the trail. Slides off the 6th. Convert it into a layer. Dracula must either mature that hideout or convert it into a layer. Choose a card. Secretly chooses chooses either a location card or a power card from this location deck and place it on the trail.
And what are these?
Those are your combat cards. You have your own special deck of those.
Sweet.
Choose.
Alright, so she went Brussels, Vienna, to Prague. That has to be Nuremberg. And that has to be Munich or Frankfurt. So now she's going to Strasbourg, Zurich, Milan.
Some abilities Dracula has allows them
She
to
could
play
move into
multiple cards.
Cologne.
Like, we're not playing with the superpowers of
Leipzig.
Dracula. That's what lets you play multiples. But you do have this thing called Rumors? I'm looking that up.
Oh, crud.
So John, is there an advantage to moving into the space
care
where
of
she's
Spearsong.
at? Oh, have a good dinner, Spears.
Bye, Spearsong.
I see what you're playing at now. You're saving Munich for later.
You and your Munichs. You and your crazy Munichs. I'm so sorry. I forgot what rule I was looking up. I just want
You were looking up the Dracula encounter
multiple
stat
cards. There's certain Dracula abilities.
that you would get from this deck.
No, well, yes. And these.
That's not gonna work.
How does she get those?
It's an option for the start of the game.
Oh. So we're not playing it on hard mode.
No, because we chose to play our specific starting locations.
Okay.
So that's the balance. Otherwise, it'd be too powerful. Too strong.
Strunk.
Strong. Travis.
Too fast, too furious.
Okay, you're that far. All right. I have 5 trains. I'm going to start using them. This time I'll use the train tickets.
Instead of just indiscriminately hoarding them?
It worked.
Why?
Yeah, it worked in you being the only person to ride trains anywhere.
I didn't. I never used them. That was the thing that really made it
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, no. You were the only person who was able to ride trains because there were no tickets
Yet you
available for
refused.
anybody else.
I refused to ride trains.
do love this game.
It's a lot of fun. I'm just tired from work.
No,
Today's just been like, last 3 days.
It's just Dracula's European vacation.
Yeah.
He's he's doing the Leaning Tower of Pisa photo.
I feel like
Kids.
he doesn't take photos.
Big Ben. Parliament.
What? Just because he can't appear in a mirror, he can't appear in a photo?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay.
All right.
No
All right.
photos.
I've moved.
She has moved.
All right, it is dawn. At the dawn.
Ah.
During the dawn phase, I use my renewed vigor. Everyone gets an additional action, but you can't do the same action twice.
Ooh, fancy. Everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's not.
Does the fog
Mirrors
lift?
and photos are two different things.
No,
Does the fog lift?
The fog lifts at dusk.
Okay.
I move to Munich.
Okay.
And
I search for a item in the deck.
go for it.
Okay, so I move to Munich.
No, you can't move out of the fog. You're still in the fog.
I'm not delayed.
Doesn't it lift? You can't move into or out of a city with this.
Oh, into or out of? I thought it was just.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cannot move into or out of a city that has a fog token.
Okay.
That's why
You're
I was
fogged
asking
in.
if the fog lift.
Okay.
Well, guess it's time to take train tickets.
It's weird that the fog lifts at dusk. You'd expect it to lift at dawn.
Yeah. Well, it's unnatural fog.
It's unnatural
Oh,
fog.
there you go. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is.
so it doesn't matter.
John will move to Nuremberg and search. John
What
moves
did
here.
Goldman do?
He took train tickets, and then he
And
decided to
searches.
So search
Okay.
Anyway.
city.
Yes, Nuremberg. We get 2 actions this morning because I played that dawn card.
Right.
So, have you been to Nuremberg?
Think so?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I have been in Nuremberg.
All right, how far down the trail?
Nuremberg.
Oh no.
And what's the track?
Saboteur.
Oh Jesus.
The hunter becomes delayed.
Oh.
Return this card face up to this hideout unless the hunter reveals a pistol or rifle.
Do you have a pistol or a rifle?
He had
No.
dogs.
He has dogs.
Beautiful dogs.
So it stays there.
Oh, I could have used this to reveal Saboteur and discard that card.
Oops.
Well, I'll save it for another one.
All right. It's Travis's turn.
You get 2 actions, bud.
Yeah, we are going to travel down to Strasbourg and search in Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
I thought she was in Strasbourg.
I am not in Strasbourg, and I have not been to Strasbourg.
Wow.
Da-da-da. All right.
What a twist.
Me and a Harker.
All right.
Harker.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So, 3 turns ago, she was here.
Uh-huh.
She couldn't have gone to Cologne, could she? No, because he was in Cologne.
It's okay.
Strasbourg. Oh, there's a route from here to Zurich.
Yeah, you
She
probably
could be down here
I'd
somewhere.
love to go to Italy. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
All right. Yeah.
Dracula is going around on a moped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to... I can't move fast enough to get down there.
He's just living his best life.
Yes.
I'm going to go to
It's having a
Frankfurt,
great time.
and then I'm going to get an item and
Picking
an
up
action.
like little souvenirs,
Still
getting shot glasses everywhere, so you can take little shots of blood.
Shot. Everybody!
He's taking photos with the thugs that he's paying off to stay
Yeah.
behind.
It's been great.
It is now dusk. So the fog counter.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, Lord Galmingway is going to do an item thing.
So he gets 2 items.
Yeah, I have to
Have you
ditch
hit your
something.
hand limit?
I have to ditch something. I ditch these 3.
Oh, I have to reveal my event. I have a blood transfusion. Play as an action if you are not weakened. Choose a weakened hunter in your city and remove a bite from them. And you suffer 1 damage. There's no point in my having this because I am always weakened. So Travis, if you want to trade with me at any point, it's not a great action.
John stands up. That's his nighttime action. Travis, you're up.
All right. I am going to.
Our first week is almost over.
Oh my god.
I mean, we've sort of pinned her down. I
Well,
think
we
you're
found
right.
out
I
where
think she's
it
in Italy
started.
now.
Italiano. Bocciamelle.
Yeah, no. There isn't much I can do with these cards at this time. So
Would you like some more train tickets?
I'm gonna
One of
take
these
a
two
ticket.
locations here. Okay, you take a ticket. Back to Mina.
Now you know why I like this character so much.
I'll take. No, I'm not going to take the last ticket.
Why?
You want to be that person? It's like taking the last slice of pizza. Just
I'll take an item.
Oh, great.
Okay.
All right, now you're at your limit for items, though. You must
Yeah, I'm
discard
going to
one.
discard these fast horses,
All right.
and then.
Oh, there it is. Is that the last card?
Yeah, this is the bottom card.
Okay.
And you get to play with that one hidden.
Okay.
All right, Amanda.
Amanda, it's daytime on Sunday now.
Cool.
So now
Oh, but you get to move first.
Yeah, I get to move.
you get your Budapest matured. It's off the board.
Yeah, it is.
So, what happens when something becomes a lair?
I shall read layers now. Oh God, I'm falling. Oh no.
Here we go. I'm gonna lose my voice. All right,
Budapest
layers.
is a lair and it's a hospital.
A layer
that's
is
awful.
any group of cards or tokens that exist in one of the 3 layer slots
Yes.
on the side of the trail. When a hideout slides off the 6th area, Dracula must either choose to mature that hideout or convert it into a lair. To convert a hideout into a lair, place it in your hideout slot. If there are already 3 layers, you may clear a layer to play a new one. Layers are only converted into hideouts when they're slid off the trail. And a hideout is converted to a lair. Dracula puts an encounter card face down from their hand on that lair. After a hunter has moved to a lair, Dracula reveals the location card in the lair and may ambush that hunter immediately.
Oh, so she's supposed to put the lair. No, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, the layer's face up because eventually someone's probably going to have to move through a location. You can do it as they're moving, I guess. I don't
That
know.
seems weird because you can avoid it.
Yeah.
Well,
If
we
a
know
lair-
that she's got something in Budapest.
If a layer has no
That's
card
not-
cards, clears the layer. During the movement step of Dracula's face, Dracula can move to a layer following normal movement rolls. If
So if I make something a lair, I can go back there.
yes,
Ah.
if Dracula moves to a layer,
changer.
Yeah, this
can rip
changes a lot.
the layer back into a hideout. So you take it and you put it back on the trail. Slot, placing it in the first space of the trail. After converting a lair to a hideout, Dracula still resolves their encounter step by placing a card face down from their hand onto the layer. So that's how also you can stack multiple cards.
Okay.
So if she goes back to Munich,
When
becomes
you
a hideout, but we know where she is.
Not
I-
in
this
music.
doesn't make any sense.
I'm
That's
so
the best part.
confused.
No,
I don't know
no,
if
I-
I have the brain power
Yeah,
for
okay,
this.
okay, let's continue.
I've
We're
seeped into a
almost there.
subconscious. He didn't mean to say Munich. I've just said Munich too many times.
you're in your Munich. Oh please, no.
I'm-
No.
I'm not sure I have the brain power to figure all this out right now.
Okay.
I have a feeling you guys are going to catch me because I think I have cornered myself at this point.
Well, the thing being, you're not out until you're out with
Well-
combat.
I misread the map at one point.
Oh.
I thought there was a red line where there wasn't one.
Okay.
So I haven't moved illegally, but I put myself in a position where I had been counting on being able to move in a certain
Okay.
way, and there is not a red line where I want to be. So
See how it goes.
Oh, my
there are certain cities that do not connect to each other without a rail. So.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. Is it day now?
No.
I get
Amanda
to
still got to
move.
play her thing.
Oh.
We were discussing layers.
Vampires are like onions. They have layers.
I will fight you in the Budapest parking lot.
Okay.
Do you need water?
Yeah,
No, I've got water.
Okay.
Oh boy. All right, I'm putting that down.
That one was hilarious.
Oh, it wasn't.
Fight you.
Wasn't. It's out of the question.
Do I draw back up to my hand because I put this card here?
Yes. You get back to 4.
Neat. All right.
Oh my god.
So, question,
Okay.
purely hypothetical.
Okay.
Can I move into a city with you? I would have to immediately declare myself and fight you.
Yes.
Then you'd know exactly where I was.
Yes, but the thing being, it'll happen. The combat happens immediately at dusk or dawn, so in between the day and light phase, so we wouldn't have an action to do anything. So that hunter that would be there apparently alone would be fighting you alone.
Gotcha. Cool. Cool.
Which one of us is going down? Hey, you think it's me?
Oh no, it just.
Nodding at the chat.
Andrew took the time to
Oh god!
make sure we don't forget it.
All right.
Quote number 23 for reference.
Deleted. 23 is not a lucky number. 23 is a bad number. 23 is...
Isn't that movie with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, number 23. Which is my birthday, by the way, February 3rd.
Okay, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm
I
going.
was gonna say 23 is your birthday.
February 3rd, 23.
Exactly, love for
I watched that
What
movie.
about
Everybody
parfaits?
loves parfaits.
What about cake? Everybody loves
Cake
cake.
has layers.
Okay, anyway, back to what's important. Movie 23. Number 23.
I've never actually seen it.
I've seen it because it had Jim Carrey. I was a little boy who was like, Jim Carrey's hilarious. And then it was like,
that did not seem like a movie that
his name was Fingerling. And then eventually there was a dog named Ted, who, for some reason, the movie has a lot of Easter eggs of 23. Like, we added up license plates and whatnot, and we realized they all add up to 23. Like, there's a lot of hidden nuggets about that movie. Where it's like, oh, okay. They actually put effort into this bad thriller, which is spoilers about a man.
Who lives in a society?
No. Who plays the saxophone and writes a lot.
yeah, I mean, as one does.
And basically he just thinks 23 is trying to kill him. That's it.
Alright, she has moved.
Yep.
Now,
Lords of Canada.
Not thrilled about it, but
Sunday
here
morning.
we go.
Boards of Canada, go. All right, Sunday morning. I am going to use a train ticket immediately. I need to choose my many tickets. One of my many rods. It has to be yellow, damn it. Okay. Yellow. Take me to Berlin, please. Berlin. There we go. All right.
why are you going that
City.
way?
Because I
She's in Italy.
I couldn't go
Or
the
she
other.
was in Italy. I guess, yeah, yellow.
Yeah.
Well,
You
yellow
could have
would-
gone this way.
Well, I have
Whatever.
tickets.
Okay.
Anyway, John moves down towards Zurich.
Zurich.
Yeah, Zurich.
This one, right?
Yeah. All right.
Amanda, are you currently in Zurich?
I am not in Zurich.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right.
Take them down, Travis. Take them all down.
I suppose I'm going to
Burn it all down.
I'm going to move on over to Geneva.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All
I
right.
am not in Geneva.
Andy. Go.
Because you're in Munich.
In Munich. I'm not in Munich.
Why is that not the
You know,
quote?
you've been telling me that
Yours
every
layers.
time.
I have not been in Munich.
Awfully convenient.
Well, you can check the cards.
There are
after
4
the-
cards here that you've seen, and none of them are Munich.
I guess I'll move to Strasbourg.
Strasbourg.
Look, I'm in Strasbourg. And night falls. Night on Sunday.
Okay. Jurgen's
Isn't a place.
will take the last ticket.
State of mind.
Last ticket.
Then John will supply. Can he supply? He cannot supply. John is sad and he wishes to sleep.
Oh, can you only supply in a big city?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing. Supply.
Do you want
I think I've messed that up.
Did you
but
wanna-
that's okay.
to search and see if...
Sure. I shall search in Zurich.
Zurich?
Zurich.
Have you been to Zurich?
Have you been to Zurich?
Have been to Zurich.
Oh no! Wow. What?
Unnatural fog.
No!
Fogged in again.
No!
So it's immediately delayed, right?
Yep.
And I can't go into Zurich now.
All right. That's the end of mine. Van Helsing, what do you do?
No, he's only delayed if it was day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's fine.
He just can't move into or out of it.
He's fine.
Okay, and that was Dr. John
glasses look
Stewart,
great,
right?
John.
Or was that Dr.?
That was John. That was Dr. John Seward.
Right.
See how I wasn't in Munich?
There's still...
Yeah, but none of those other times when you were asking me if I was in
Christ's sake.
Munich
Travis,
have I
you
been
have a
in
turn.
Munich. I've been telling the truth the whole time.
Oh, I'm losing my
Yeah,
mind.
for now.
Uh-huh.
Eventually,
I've made it a point to like avoid Munich now.
Eventually, one day, you're gonna find yourself in Munich.
You're gonna have nowhere else to go.
Someday
but
you'll
Munich.
be in Munich. And when you are,
You'll think back to this moment. All right,
Isn't that where the spider monkey's from?
I'm
movie?
gonna search Geneva.
no, the Nacht Monkey.
Nick.
Nick Monkey. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
'cause
Night
it-
Monkey.
Yes.
Ah,
You did both your characters, right?
Nacht Monkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna search Geneva.
Geneva.
Geneva,
Geneva.
Geneva.
Yeah, I was in Geneva.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So from there.
And now, a reckless vampire. I
Combat!
left someone behind.
All right.
The hunter fights this vampire.
All right. So, Amanda.
Yeah.
Now I can finally explain what combat is.
Yeah.
All right. So, Amanda, you
I
got-
didn't have any vampires for you guys to hit until now.
Yeah.
So, Amanda, you'll notice we have these
And a whole lot of
these are
fog.
the base ones. All our
Yes.
cards have text that reveal abilities. But the important thing for us is these markings.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you play a card, we're gonna play them face down at the same time. If you have a card with the same symbol, your card beats our card immediately.
Okay.
If not, our card goes off.
Ah, now you are the
He's
master.
taking the bit lead.
Ugh,
Oh.
And then we get
how
the
dare.
effect. The base 3 we have are punch, which is you deal 1 damage to a vampire. Escape, which means you are removed from the combat. And dodge, which means you dodge the attack. And they will always refill back to our hands.
Okay.
But we also have access to whatever items we have acquired. But
Alright.
the items are somewhat... some of them are one use, some of them are recurring.
But only Travis is fighting
Yes.
my
Nobody
reckless
else is with
vampire,
him.
right?
You draw 5 vampire
Cool.
cards.
Are you sure it's 5?
I will double check again.
I'm not turning them over until you have.
Okay. Dracula.
I will warn you guys, I am getting very tired.
Me too. I'm running down. Beat me in the fog. It's going down.
I will fight you in the fog.
All right. Combat. I'm going to just go into C. C should be enough for combat. I missed it. All right. Combat. Dracula. Night. Nya 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 nya. Choose combat cards. Dracula must choose one of their combat cards. Hunter choose one of theirs. How many cards do they draw?
Well, we'll believe you. It's 5.
Spoiler alert, Dracula has access to their entire deck.
Yeah.
That'd be broken. That's like 15 cards. Oh, my voice. I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm saying it's 5. We'll go with that, and we'll
Yeah.
fix it later if
Yeah,
we post.
nope, 5 is good.
Cool.
We'll go to YouTube. We'll literally edit your hand so it's like blurry, so it looks like that there's like as many cards as we want.
So you have those 3 basic cards?
He has the 3 basics and whatever items he's got. So you don't know what his items are because
He's chosen an attack.
I'll leave these 3 basic out in case he chose one for some reason. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right,
Mesmerize.
Oh,
Oh.
Amanda.
Cancel the engaged hunter's combat card. That hunter is mesmerized. You suffer 1 fewer damage from that hunter's weapon cards.
Right.
Keep this card face up until end of combat.
Okay. And that is discarded.
Yep, then discard the card.
Okay.
So
Literally the only
if you
thing.
have that, he's like if the symbol is on his card, he's
You win. If it's not, he wins. But some cards will go off. Both cards, if you are engaged, a fang was played, you are bitten and removed from this combat. Wow, you wanted so much to be in pain. Otherwise, the vampire will suffer 4 damage. This is a good card. It's a good card. What is your vampire's health? 4?
yes.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Give it a
Tough
shot.
vampire.
Claws.
Dodge.
Sad.
All right. That stays out, right? Until.
Those 3 always go back to your hand. The yellow ones.
Okay.
This gets discarded.
I need some coffee. I need Andy. I need a coffee so badly. We're at the most exciting part of the game, and I need coffee because it's just been so late. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
What's going on tomorrow?
Strength.
Oh.
What does strength do?
The engaged hunter suffers 2 damage.
2 damage.
There you go.
Ouch.
If he played punch or crucifix,
What'd you play?
Which I didn't.
cancel that card. Or a weapon card, cancel that card. If it is knight and he played crucifix or a weapon card, discard that card.
Which I didn't.
Thank God.
Okay.
All right, next cards.
Amanda's running out of cards in her hand. What happens if she runs out?
Flip 'em. You refill.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Fangs.
No!
No, knife.
Recover 2 damage and the engaged hunter suffers 2 damage. I haven't taken any damage, so. If it is knight and the engaged hunter is mesmerized, which you are,
Which I am.
he does not suffer 2 damage, but is instead bitten
All right,
No.
it's 1 bite.
and removed from this combat. Then advance the influence track by 1.
Oh my God, you gained an influence before the first week was up. Good job.
Because I bit
And
ya.
that vampire stays there and can mature?
Yes.
If we don't get
If
it?
we don't kill that vampire. All right, whose turn was that? Travis's.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now it's Mina Harker.
Nina Harker.
Yep.
Using
Yeah, that's
Strasbourg.
combat in a nutshell. Pretty
Cool.
fun,
So now what do I do with the last card that was in my hand?
huh? You can either choose to discard it or refill for 5 cards in the future. The mesmerize though is discarded.
Interesting.
I'm going to play a card.
Oh, great.
I'm going to play Consecrated Ground.
Oh, finally.
Play as an action during night. Place a Consecrated Ground token on any city except for Castle Dracula, Klausberg, or Galatz. Then each hunter may reveal a Heavenly Host item card to place a Heavenly Host token in another city with the same exception.
Oh no.
So I am going to make...
Well, what do you want as consecrated ground?
So she was in Geneva last turn. So she's either gone further into Italy, going to Venice or
Milan.
or Florence.
Well, she was in Geneva. She's 1 space away from Geneva.
Yeah. I think she's in Marseille. So I'm going to make Marseille consecrated ground. Does consecrated ground do anything?
Yes.
I
Rule
assume it
book.
means I can't move into it.
Oh, maybe I should have put it somewhere else then.
Nuts.
Yes. Nuts. No.
Oh, okay, fine.
Mine.
Yes, it is yours.
Mine.
All yours, John.
Consecrated ground. Consecrated Vanguard card play.
It's holy ground. I can't fight there.
Cannot enter a city with consecrated ground. If Dracula's current location has consecrated ground, you cannot play Feed, Dark Call, or Hide. And using wolf form, which we're not doing, at the end of the next dawn, after a heavenly host token is played, discard all of them. So at the next dawn.
That goes away.
So that doesn't help us much. So I just wasted that card. Oh well.
It's okay, Andy.
That's fine.
I wasn't in Marseille.
Dracula's turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, Amanda.
Oh boy.
So she can either...
You can either mature the card, or you can make it a lair. This just gives her more options.
I mean, I have 3 slots, so I can start making decisions in a couple of turns.
And you know what this means, Amanda? It's Monday.
It is. It's Monday.
Which side of the face do you want?
The mouth or the
All right,
eye?
there you go. And you get a free, what's it called? This
Horror.
A horror. Anger at the machine. Hard in the paint.
1 weekend, Dracula still at large.
I mean, we suspect we know where she is. But
Do we really? Because I have no clue at this point.
there's 3 possible locations she could currently be at.
Listen, I'm playing a completely different game. I'm playing Ticket Collector.
Here, here, or here.
You win if you have most tickets at the end of the game.
Oh, well, I think you win, John, because
Yay!
Interesting that you think that.
that's what I think.
Sure. Whatever.
Oh, come on. Ticket Collector could be big.
Mr. Moneybags is just playing by a different set of rules.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm
He's
so
not
far away from
concerned
everyone.
with the affairs of vampires. He's concerned about riding the rails.
Choo choo!
Actually,
The poor don't use metal.
oh, oops. I picked the wrong card.
She can always go to sea.
We'll just put that back.
You could go to the ocean.
That's where I meant to go.
Okay, it's not the ocean.
It is not the ocean.
Oh, I am so pleased.
Guys, how much longer do we want to go with this?
That is a great question. It
Because
depends
John
on...
is fading fast.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so sorry, everyone.
No,
I'm
it's
trying
fine.
to stay
I
in this.
understand.
Oh, man.
I say we go like another 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
And run with that.
Other 15
Okay.
rounds, got it.
Another
Yep.
15 hours.
All right.
All right.
It's not Extra Life yet.
Come on.
We can always revisit this at Extra Life.
Oh, my God.
I
That'd
would
be
totally
crazy.
do that.
All right.
To be continued with big quotes and a question mark sign at the very end.
Throw an exclamation point in there for good measure.
And-
Turn into an interrobang.
With the bottom, the little period at the bottom being a happy face that winks at you.
Cool.
And
John,
says,
there's a card on the floor.
There is a card on the floor. Where is it? There it is.
I'm not in Munich. Nor have I ever been.
I don't believe you.
You can see from the you can see by the way I walk.
What proof do you have she was in Munich?
I'm definitely not in Munich.
You just went to Munich, didn't you?
How could I have gotten to Munich?
Look, last
in
known
Milan.
location Geneva.
You walked to
Milan,
to
Munich.
Munich.
It's still possible.
I can't get to Milan from Geneva.
Oh yeah, there's no connection. It's
That's
train.
all
That
a rail.
was my problem.
You wanted to get to Munich.
I was trying to get to Munich. I even had it on my little piece of paper, and then I was like, "Oh wait, no, I can't go to Munich."
That train literally...
I was like, "I'll just stop answering Travis's questions."
Are you satisfied
Where
now,
are you
Travis?
saying there's no road?
There's no road from Geneva to Milan.
There's a train.
Oh.
There's a train track. I thought there was a red line there, and
There
there's
is.
not.
No, there
There's
isn't.
a red line right there.
What are you...
From Geneva,
Geneva.
to Milan, not Genoa.
Genoa.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not in the salami town.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in the convention town, not the salami town.
Yeah, very different.
And she needs that.
The salami
That's another
convention.
quote.
Man, I want to go to a salami convention now.
Moneybags' turn. Moneybags plays train.
It's a total sausage fest.
Train. Doctor's turn. Doctor relaxes.
Yeah, he's hanging out in the fog.
All right.
What
up?
The fog.
It's still daytime for y'all, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go.
Good.
Is it that inside out gas?
Go.
Alrighty.
Okay, I guess.
What did I leave in Budapest? Oh, I see what I left in Budapest.
Oh, did you want to put one on your other layer?
Sure.
Okay.
I might as well. You know what? I'll leave one of the same thing in Vienna.
I guess. Let's move on over to
What's going on?
Clermont-Ferrand.
We're losing it, is what's going on.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just so beat. My legs.
Let's
Don't
try
correctly.
Clermont-Ferrand.
I'm gonna follow.
All right, my turn.
Wait, you did what? You went
No,
where?
no, no. I haven't searched or anything, so don't worry
No,
about it. I just moved.
unfortunately, you moved into my location.
Your location.
Yeah,
He has discovered.
I'm there.
That's not Munich.
It's not Munich, amazingly.
Dude.
I wasn't in Munich.
So does he get ambushed? What's the trap?
So the trap is rats.
Oh shit!
You suffer 2 damage.
Damn it, old man! You and your curmudgeoning gets you more
And he's
trouble than
already
it's worth.
bitten.
Well, he's got 2 more bites.
Return this card face up to this hideout unless the hunter reveals a pistol or a rifle. Do you
Where's
have a
your
pistol or a
guns?
rifle?
There's
Nope.
got no guns.
Can't shoot the rats.
Okay, now it is your turn, Andy. You have to get there, or else Travis is fighting Dracula.
I mean, let's look at my options here.
I'm going.
I
So,
have a train ticket,
fun vampire trivia.
but there's no
Can't do
train that goes
anything.
there.
Did you know that Count Von Count is actually a joke about a trait that vampires were supposed to
I
have?
did know
Oh,
this.
like the counting the salt thing?
Yeah, vampires are supposed to be able to be like distracted. They have to count things if something is spilled in front of them, like a large amount of small items. And so they're
gonna move to
like
Paris.
they're OCD.
There.
They have to count if it is in front of them, and they cannot not do that. And so Count Von Count was a play on that.
Amanda,
Combat
Yes,
time!
what?
I moved. It is night.
Oh, okay.
No, it is dusk. It is combat.
Dusk. Combat.
Now you fight.
Okay.
Get your fighty cards.
You are. I'm so proud of you,
I'm
Travis.
so boned.
You're so fun.
I don't need to touch. I need to relax.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
You have to kill him in one go.
I have basic actions.
Flip your cards.
Well, you keep getting them back.
Punch!
Strength.
Yeah, no.
The engaged hunter suffers 2 damage. If he played Punch, Crucifix, or a weapon card, cancel that card.
Oh.
If it is Knight and he played Crucifix or a weapon card, discard that card.
Okay,
6
now.
damage now.
Alright, next round.
Do I draw or am I?
Go ahead.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Alright. I hope to God you win.
Flip it.
Claws.
Gonna punch you again.
Oh.
Alright, so punch deals 1 damage to Dracula.
Oh no. One of my 15.
We're so much closer to winning.
And this doesn't work on you, right?
what is it?
Claws, it has the hand on it. I don't think that card had the hand. Annoyingly, I have.
14 health left.
Oh, actually, I played those 2, right?
Yes.
That's important because one of my one of my traits, cares about the number of cards that I've played in combat.
Oh, cool.
So.
I've never played Dracula. Always been money bags.
All right. Thanks.
No!
Knife.
Recover 2 damage.
Oh, no.
And the engaged hunter suffers 2 damage.
I'm dead. Van Helsing
I
is
drained
dead.
you dry.
Well,
So he resurrects in a hospital.
yes, we gain another despair. Amanda gets to choose which.
So sad.
And I-
Amanda chooses which
no,
hospital he
no,
goes to?
that sounds extreme.
No, that's
busted.
really weird. I'm like flying around with you, like
You dropped me off at Budapest. Were you
I'm like, yeah, Budapest. If you go to Budapest, you can go meet my aristocratic vampire. He'll be glad to introduce you to our ways.
I'm going to defeat.
You dropped
Left you a welcoming committee.
All right,
You
defeat.
told me off of what you told me it's a hospital. It's the aristocratic vampire dressed up as a doctor.
And you're like, oh my, doctor, your teeth are so long.
Oh, you get 2. So you go to 4 on the influence.
Oh,
For despair.
When a hunter is defeated, he determines the nearest hospital. You pick the hospital.
oh good. Don't go to Budapest.
I mean, you could.
That'd be a terrible
If you
idea.
want to meet Bob here, you can go to Budapest. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Here's the important thing: if multiple hospitals tie for the closest, Dracula gets to choose then.
Oh, I get to break the tie between two.
When a vampire encounter is defeated, the encounter card is destroyed.
Madrid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's in Madrid now.
Great job, Amanda.
Falls asleep.
Like, I don't know why, but when I said he's disguised as a doctor, I imagine, very, loosely fitting coat, like it's like 3 children in a trench coat type of
See, I was
of
thinking like
appearance.
the white, surgical gown.
Yeah.
But just hastily tied and smeared in blood, and you're like, oh, he just got out of surgery.
Yeah,
and it's like,
come
no.
from the OR.
Is he still bitten?
He is, yes, because he hasn't
Also,
been fully built.
the reason it's important
Yes.
for me to remember which card I've played as Dracula is because Dracula has the trait Pride. If Dracula plays either Escape as Mist or Escape as Bat, before he has played a number of combat cards greater than the number of Despair tokens on the time track, the card is canceled.
Wow. Oh,
So
yeah.
basically, he's too
can't
proud
run
to
away
run
early.
away
Yeah.
too early in the fight. So I had to, I was at 2, so I was like, okay, I've played 2 cards because I had one of the last cards I had was Escape. And I was like, I'm going to
In
have to
emergency,
play it,
you
know,
Yeah.
but
All right. Is it
Nighttime.
nighttime now?
Travis recovers at the hospital.
and there's still rats in Clermont-Ferrand.
Hey, John? No, Moneybags can't do anything.
Oh, wait, yeah, the fog goes away.
This one
Yeah.
goes away.
But both of them are in small cities. They can't supply.
This goes away too. The consecrated ground is
Yeah.
no
They
longer
Can't
consecrated.
supply. No. And they can't buy tickets. Because we're out of tickets.
How did that happen?
How? How are we out of tickets?
We have tickets now.
How do the old tickets regenerate?
I say I need to check them.
Uh,
I haven't memorized this game and I'm half asleep.
yeah.
Train tickets. TT. The trail. Trade. Supply.
I feel good. I want to fight.
Yeah. You did
Pretty
good.
decisively too.
Retrieve a ticket.
Sorry. Oh no, wrong deck. Those go there. I don't
know
have any
how we
doctors
defeat
waiting
you.
for you
Even
in
if we know
Madrid.
where you are, how do we defeat you?
I don't have all these tickets.
You have to group up and use
What?
lots of weapons and stuff.
What?
You don't have
Hunters
those
can only
tickets?
ever have 2.
Oh my god. Ding!
Whoa! Whoa! That is a huge thing we missed last time around.
Ding! Delayed ding.
Alright.
Months delayed. It was back in May.
Ding!
That was more than 2 months. It's October. That was 5 months ago.
I say that's a good place to stop.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh my god.
Just so that you guys know, I was in
Yeah.
Paris.
Paris?
You guys
I've been
missed
Paris.
that we could go to Paris.
Wait,
But you
between
didn't
the...
search in Paris.
You didn't search
I'm
in
not in
Paris.
Paris
Oh,
now.
not anymore.
I had been in Paris. So I went Budapest, to
Where were all your
Vienna,
damn cards? Oh, they were
To-
clustered at...
Prague, to Nuremberg, to Zurich,
There.
to Geneva,
There.
To Paris.
to Paris. You guys missed that I could go from Geneva to Paris.
Yeah.
You guys were all like, oh, she's down here. And I was like, go to Paris. I went up north. I was going to France. And then I went from Paris to Clermont-Ferrand. I was planning on going to Toulouse next.
All right.
What
And
do you
then
think, Amanda?
I was, huh?
What do you think of the game
This is
overall?
great. This is ridiculous, but also awesome.
obviously it would
Dracula's
be a lot
taking
better
a
if
nice,
we were awake
nice,
and
wine
knew how
tour.
to play.
Yeah,
have
he's
some
really enjoying himself. The wine is. I don't drink wine.
He's a fan of red wine, I'm guessing.
Very much so.
I love red wine.
With a high iron content.
A good rosé.
Yeah, I was actually thinking I was going to try and hit Marseille. So I was annoyed that you consecrated it. But then when the consecration went away, I actually originally, so I have my little plan. You can see.
Yeah, I agree.
have
It
my
is a
plan.
fun game.
I was going to go from Nuremberg to Leipzig, and then you guys were in Leipzig, so I couldn't do that. So I went to Zurich instead.
Oh.
And then I was going to go from Leipzig to Berlin up here, and I was going to like work my way around. But you guys sort of camped in Leipzig for a while, so I couldn't do that. So I went to Geneva instead. So I ended up in, where's Geneva? I went to Geneva eventually. Like there was a lot in between there, but I eventually ended up in Geneva. I was gonna go to Strasbourg a couple of times, and you guys kept camping in Strasbourg, so I couldn't.
It's
go to
very hard
Strasbourg.
to move. When
So yeah, I couldn't really. Strasbourg was sort of key to a lot of my plans, and I couldn't go there without announcing myself. And there were a couple of you there, so I was like, I guess I'll just bum around France instead.
So the other
You've
two
heard
items
Munich
I
is
had,
nice too. I've also heard that Munich was nice. I never went to Munich, and I only ever had Munich on here once. I was going to go I was going to go from. I think when I was in Nuremberg, I went to Zurich, but I was going to go from Zurich, then to Munich, and then I decided no. And then I was going to go to Milan, and then I was like, oh, wait, no. I can't do Milan to Geneva, because that was my plan, was to go from here to
Right.
here, and then I realized I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was eventually going to hit the ocean,
Yeah.
but you guys wouldn't have known which ocean I was in, and you guys all thought I was like down here when I
Yeah.
was up here,
Could have
so
gone
I figured
north.
I had distracted you enough. You didn't know which
we
direction
could
I
have
was
gotten
going in.
another newspaper and reorganized
But
ourselves.
both of my cards were escape as a bat. So I was like, I have to hit enough combat cards that I can actually escape as a bat, because it's the only stuff I have left.
Yeah, bats are pretty good.
Which is why I asked if I could keep drawing, because I was like, if this gets discarded and then it gets discarded and I have no hand
Left
left.
or right?
Yeah. I said Munich is nice too. It's very nice.
So,
I have heard that Berlin is the
yeah.
coldest city, though, so
Such a good movie.
it is a really good movie.
Shall we?
And there were aristocratic vampires both in Budapest and Vienna. Just
You
leaving-
almost matured
leaving my
something
buddies.
off the board too.
Yeah.
What would have happened if that?
Oh, Saboteur?
If the Saboteur had gone on, I place a roadblock token on any road or railway.
Oh.
Any.
Any. I was going to put it on a railway. I really hoped that I would hit John with that card that made you discard all of your rail tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Back when we thought you could hold infinite rail tickets.
Infinite rail tickets.
And the Reckless Vampire's matured effect is revealed this location card, advance the influence track by 4, then clear this hideout, and the hideout's on the 4th, 5th, and 6th spaces of the trail, so I basically just get to
Yeah, that is a.
wipe them, so you guys can't see
Not to mention increase by
Yep.
like nearly a third of
Or-
the track.
Yeah. Yeah, if a Reckless Vampire gets up there, that's not good for you guys.
Oh, it's really awesome.
And Desecrated Soil was in Paris. Draw 3 encounter cards, then discard up to 3 encounter cards from your hand. So that's y'all. Return this card face up to this hideout, unless the hunter reveals Heavenly Host.
Very good card, Heaven.
And then matured effect is I recover up to 3 damage because it's Desecrated Soil as opposed to Consecrated Ground.
Right. Right. Well,
Yeah.
things happened.
That was sure a fun time.
Thank you again, John, for bringing this game.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to play it. I'm sorry I missed the first playthrough, but I'm glad I got to play it. I'm glad Travis was here with us to
Yeah.
play
So
it.
glad you could join us, Travis.
Yeah, we.
Yes.
I just
Fight in the Budapest parking lot. And
you have backup there. You have.
yeah, I do. I have some aristocratic vampires to hang out with me.
shall we talk about next week? I don't know if Travis will be with us,
Who
but
knows?
I was thinking of doing a cooperative game.
Okay.
I have long wanted to play Pandemic Cthulhu.
I have that game.
Do you?
Yeah, you bought it for me a while ago.
Oh, okay, good.
That was
I was
my
thinking
Christmas
ahead.
gift.
How would you like to play Pandemic Cthulhu?
Sure.
Sure. That
All right.
sounds good to me.
I'm down for that.
So, next week, Pandemic Cthulhu. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you to everybody who's watching in the VOD or watching on the YouTube archive. I hope everybody will join us during the Extra Life 25-hour marathon in just 14 days.
It's so close.
2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness.
It's terrifyingly close.
Terrifyingly close. We have to sleep for the next week to get ourselves ready.
I have not slept. I slept well last night. And
Good.
thank you for letting me sleep in this morning.
Yeah.
I like to sleep.
So, yeah, that was a wonderful time. We'll see you
seeing
next
you.
weekend.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.